Welcome to the 4th ever Get Good Gambit, everybody. My name is Yukio, returning as commentator with my partner, Sephiroth.
I am safe as Sephiroth, and I am so happy to be here. This is going to be a great show.
Duel 1.
Alright, everybody. First match on stream is Yuffie with the Zato versus Nictendooo with the Elphelt. Two players that have been around inside of the beginner bracket. Yuffie straight up using the burst, not really wanting to give Nictendooo the chance, but things are looking bad here for Yuffie. Has to manage this awful situation with no Eddy gauge.
And that's really the counterplay with it with Zato, is it's all about that gauge. That resource is the character. But this Elphelt pressure is absolutely nuts and out of control. It's incredibly hard to defend against, especially as Zato. That's one of the hardest parts about playing the character. You're juggling bad offense with a gauge management, very tough, but then just as tough to defend against.
You know, look at this insanely huge resource lead for Nictendooo right now. It has the bursts, and Yuffie is out of Zato, back towards the wall, gonna get wall broken. Nictendooo having positive bonus here, but Yuffie able to get that burst back. Has full Zato, full Eddy gauge, has to use the burst. Things are looking dire here.
Love to see a Zato going to the air. His air game is extremely strong, one of his biggest strengths as a character. We got the sword! Shark thing.
Great use of him. Tried to use Amorphous there to really catch Nictendooo off guard and secure some plus frames to go in and continue the pressure, but Nictendooo just laughing at the attempt and taking game one.
It's really, really tough to defend against Elphelt just in general if you don't have anything like a DP or an invincible reversal. Zato is one of the only characters that doesn't have any kind of invincible reversal, even with meter. And it's, man, I don't envy anyone who has to defend against that kind of pressure.
You know, I think that this might be a good switch. I personally...
ABBA.
Like, I love me some ABBA, but defensive capabilities are a lot better on this character than on Zato. Alright, going in
counter's a ballsy pick.
But forces out the burst because of the scary offense that ABBA has. Goes for the bomb, and oh no, Yuffie is stuck into a forced uninstall. This is going to be a bad situation. Gets counter hit. We're getting driven to the corner. That's 100 meter. Bomb super.
This is one of the
wall.
This is one of the scariest mix-ups in the whole game.
Takes the mix-up and gets hit for it. Nictendooo securing the round in dominant fashion.
Love to see the shuffle, but it doesn't recover fast enough to punish that.
Big
corner pressure is intense.
Big stuff from Nictendooo here. Really trying to secure the corner and not let Yuffie breathe. Gets a 6P to keep them into the corner, but doesn't convert. Gives Yuffie finally a chance to press buttons and do something outside of the corner. Uses the burst. We're in fun time mode, but gets counter hit.
What an incredible 6H. Ooh, good conversions. We're back in Hoki.
Uses the YRC. Gets put to a forced uninstall situation. Tries to mash. And Nictendooo taking the second game. Do you think that there's any real adaptations that you could see here from Yuffie, Sephiroth?
I'm definitely seeing the defensive play that's coming out is a lot better. I feel like we're getting a lot of pressure. Like, there's a lot of pressure decisions, a lot of panicked things going on here, and I totally understand that. That's what Elphelt does. Elphelt makes you scared. But I really think that if we slow it down just a little bit, if we can put off this Elphelt pressure at all, we're really going to see the turnaround on this. Because every single time Yuffie has any kind of offense going, it is incredibly tough, I'm noticing.
I mean, speaking of that, look at this offense right now. Uses the Wild Assault to get into the corner, but Yuffie not afraid to mash out with that 5B.
Mistimed meanies are a great opportunity. Oh, okay. A little bit of... The 2 hits on the 2H make that so hard to block and install.
Can special cancel both hits. Gets a big counter hit here. ABBA loves her damage inside of counter hit. Gets the 2H low into a confirm. Gets into the corner.
Oh, but another forced uninstall.
Going to mid-screen here. Does a basic Elphelt confirm, keeps it safe, and goes to set point for Nictendooo.
Nictendoo's conversions, Nictendoo's pickups on this, everything about it, so clean. I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing. You wouldn't know it's a beginner bracket, to be honest.
We always get that here at the Get Good Gambit. Oh no, Yuffie drops the conversion, gets put into the wall. Nictendooo has 50 meter, gets the JD, but gets the 6H instead of electing to use the meter for a super. Goes straight in. Yuffie has
good
to
burst,
use the
gets
burst.
out of that pressure. Trying to bait something, gets the whiff punish.
Yep. Nictendooo using
YRT.
YRT.
Is this gonna be it? And that's the match. Yuffie wins it, or Nictendooo wins it 3-0.
Yep.
Very, very strong showing out here on the Elphelt.
Alright. Up on the stand, we have RumplyPaper playing Faust and Celphy playing Bridget. Starting out this neutral, very patient and observant from Celphy's side. Backing up and not wanting to get a chance, gets the yo-yo out, gets a big counter hit, and RumplyPaper's force has been burst.
Playing Faust into Bridget, I gotta imagine it's really tough, because Bridget is one of those characters that's really good at getting inside Faust's range, and Faust is just not one of the best characters to be at absolute point blank with. But we're definitely seeing RumplyPaper come out here doing a really good job of controlling neutral, honestly.
Yep. Gets a knockdown and another yo-yo out. Celphy's doing a very great job at capitalizing on these knockdowns and getting
the Afro love!
Big counter. Look at this conversion from
What a
RumplyPaper!
combo!
Doesn't use the burst.
Wake up, Roger!
Gets the great corner carry to the... Gets great corner carry, but gets grabbed out of the scooter and is thrown into the corner to secure the round.
Round start 2S is a powerful option for Faust. We're seeing... Wow. You know, I'm out here talking about Faust's close range not being that great, but Rumply's making me look like an idiot right now.
Very great at using these buttons to control space and really not allow Celphy to get anything started, but Celphy's just not really caring about what RumplyPaper wants, and RumplyPaper shows them why they should. Gets a big pull-in and counter hit, but misses up and has to use the burst.
This is a tough situation. Damn, what a catch. Rumply's amazing in the air.
Rumply really showing the best parts of this character, like you're saying, Sephiroth. You know, Jeek saying inside of the chat that Faust versus Bridget is 7-3, but honestly, Celphy's making it look close, making it look like that matchup chart does not matter.
That's really what you like to see, honestly. I love to see someone who's going to go into a situation that the conventional wisdom says this is bad, or you should be doing this, or you shouldn't be doing that, and then just doesn't listen to that and wins anyway. I really appreciate it.
No, I think RumplyPaper deciding to get a second after that first game. Not on the stand, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us. Even after a win, it's a good idea to collect your thoughts and try your best to see what exactly you can do differently, because adaptations need to come from both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't just because you win the first round, you can't just necessarily do the exact same thing over and over. It's not going to work.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
I wonder what adaptation Celphy's going to try and make here for this second game of the set.
I like the defensive round start from Celphy. We've been losing to 2S, we back up.
Has to use the burst automatically, though. Ooh, I saw death staring Celphy in the face, and Celphy getting out, turning a bad situation into a good one, getting the burst out, going for the mix, gets the hard knockdown again, gets another low option that counter hits. We're in the corner, but RumplyPaper not as scared to press an option. Celphy DPing straight through.
And man, this pressure, it's like it's like we're watching entirely different players now. Celphy's really adapting incredibly well to running this offense.
Really not afraid to play this neutral the way that Bridget can, but RumplyPaper again just showing what can be done with Faust and these big buttons in neutral, letting the round play out, trying to catch their breath.
You know, you watch Faust hang back for 10 seconds straight. Who's expecting the run-up?
I mean, I would be getting hit with the run-up. The mental stack is really high, especially when playing against a character like Faust that can throw out these autumns and control neutral. Speaking of controlling neutral, we have the little guy running through, and RumplyPaper goes for this conversion, but sadly drops.
Celphy with burst. We gonna see anything come out of that? It's not over. There we go. Corner pressure. Roger. FD. Interesting choice of super. I feel like Celphy took that opportunity and is not letting it go. Oh, and the overhead.
You know, that was a really
Mini Faust.
Mini Faust absolutely controlling the neutral like a champ for that second game here for RumplyPaper. You know, Celphy was starting to mount some offense in the corner and really doing a great job at holding their ground, but these Faust normals and items are really tripping them up.
You know, we're seeing... The score says 2-0, but I'm going to tell you, that match was insanely close. That could have come down to the wire either way.
And even if a set is 3-0 or 1-3, it's very easy to look at that set score and say that one side was better than the other. So far, this set is going either way, and it's only been 2 games.
We're seeing a lot of scrambling. We're seeing a lot of momentum. Celphy with the round start catch. Burst, very good option there. Don't want to go through the wall again. We've seen Rumply has those conversions. This pressure is insane. Eats the overhead into the what is that? Is that that's not a command throw technically. It's like
a hit grab. It's the scalpel pull-in.
Right.
I don't know if it's another hit or not, but we're seeing it again. Do they get the clean hit to secure the round? They don't, but it still ends up putting them on set point.
I'm really liking seeing Celphy adapt to, like, the round start low is gonna come every time. We backdash, we go for a win. Meteors blocks the cross up, but gets caught in that.
But Celphy does grab the horn, supplying themselves with some great neutral advantage. Has to find a way in versus these constant pulls from Faust. Gets a big hit, gets some crazy corner carry. Doesn't get a wall stick, but does with the follow-up. Doesn't use the super, has 50 meter to do whatever they want on round start.
Always unfortunate when BRC doesn't work your way. Ooh, wow! Love to see Celphy crossing like that, but unfortunate that he gets punished with the grab. That corner pressure.
You know, for a character with very great range and being able to just absolutely fill the screen, RumplyPaper's offense was oppressive and aggressive, and it really allowed them to not let Celphy breathe or take space in any way. Celphy still playing great, and this game could have went either way, 3-0 in each direction, but RumplyPaper pulling through. Here on deck, we have GGG's The Hoki and Zato's Metal LC. Very great players here starting off the round. Hoki getting some great corner carry in there with the Fujin. Forces a burst out of Metal LC, but Hoki down with these conversions.
Hoki's pressure, Hoki's offense, Hoki's conversions. Hoki is extremely good at getting in and killing you. But I've seen Metal Elf defend and turn around some crazy situations like we might be seeing right here, right now. These conversions, Hoki going for the mash. Very nice job turning that around. That almost got real ugly for Hoki there.
Hoki not afraid to use these defensive buttons, really not afraid to play defensively while on offense, using these spins to get in and continue their pressure like we're seeing now. Gets counter hit out the air with a big counter hit, and oh no, Metal LC gets a throw into the corner.
Are we gonna see a throw loop? Oh, Hoki mashes out of it. That would have been one though.
I believe that the banana hit and put Hoki inside of hit stun, and because this game's throw protection, Metal LC couldn't get another grab, but it doesn't matter to Metal LC. Goes to mid-screen and gets another throw.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm wondering if Hoki is just so used to people going for chain throws that it's not working this time. Because I would have got caught by that 100 times out of 100. And I am incredibly impressed that Hoki just knew what to do there and did not eat a second afro.
Hoki is just very great on defense. I think that they understand that one of the better tools to use versus Anji as a character is to throw and really disturb those options that come out of the spin, such as Fujin and its follow-ups. But I think they've adapted their game plan, and like people are saying in chat, they play like they can't lose, which makes them very scary.
Hoki just cannot be dissuaded, and that's the power all in its own.
Very important power to have, that confidence on your side to think, I will win and you will not stop me.
That said, we can't count Matalelk out. I saw that teleport PRC. I love that kind of cross-up mind game tag. I know we're going to see more of that. I know we're going to see some wild shit from both sides here. I'm so hyped.
Matalelk always proving that they can hold their own. Every single time they've been on stream in the Get Good Gambit, they've always put on a show.
Loving the round start low. Into the throw!
Big
run up
knockdown.
Throw on round start.
Big knockdown situation here.
Very smart choice. Hits both sides.
Hoki getting the low into a big combo, but drops. Still has the 50 meter. Gets a spin. Decides to continue the pressure with the far slash. Has the parry in 30 active frames. Catches Matalelk matching.
There's time to go make a sandwich, watch a movie, write a letter to your loved ones, and come back and still get caught by those active frames. What a parry!
Matalelk, though, not dissuade, blocking the low, reacting accordingly. Not look at this neutral, extremely patient from both sides. Matalelk getting a throw, thwarting the spin, gets meteors!
Oh my god, this is so tense. These run-up throws.
Look at Matalelk continuing this pressure, gets the wild assault to wall stick before Hoki gets his burst back and ties up the rounds. Or actually, I'm sorry, takes the first round.
Run-up throws the match? Is that what we're seeing? Because I'm for it. Get the wall stick. Return to neutral. Run-up throw again!
I love the way that Matalelk plays, not afraid to go for these throws, but the Afro strikes back.
Ooh, Hoki not gonna hold that love. That's gotta be the counterplay. A lot of people will hide afraid of the Afro, but if you go around and over it, that's how you gotta beat it.
Exactly. And this evening up the resources here on Hoki's side, not wanting to take a hit. Look at the mini Faust controlling neutral, gets another mini Faust run-up
throw! These mini Fausts over and over! Got the Afro, we got the bird. This is some terrifying pressure.
Runs up for another throw, but it gets thwarted out by Hoki's mashing. The mini Faust able to control the neutral, gets the PRC. Hoki
backdashes the PRC command grab!
Matalelk inside the corner. Hoki gets the wall break off of a nasty conversion, gets the... Oh lord, gets the positive bonus, has tension on their side, it drops the combo! Matalelk is able to get out and use the 50 burst meter, backs up from the throw, we're in dire straits here!
Oh, the butterfly! Amazing work turning that around. You know, you look at Hoki, you look at 1 pixel of health, so many people are going to be in that situation, they're going to be scared, they're going to FD, they're going to hide, they're going to try to get away, try to get some space, try to get some breathing room. Hoki goes in. What an incredible turnaround, an incredibly close match.
Absolutely makes the best out of a situation and really able to turn the tides. A match like that shows you how volatile something like Guilty Gear is. All you need is 1 hit on a lot of the cast and you can win the round by just snowballing, wall breaking, and piling on this tension with positive bonus.
It can be really, really swingy, but I also got to say, I kind of love it for that. You never can count someone out in Guilty Gear.
Exactly. Couldn't agree more. And MadLLC not afraid to go in starting out this match, but Hoki does backdash the one-up meaty attempt. Both players using burst, not wanting to get caught up in each other's pressure situations. At the start of a round, it's not a bad idea. Oh, we got MadLLC getting Hoki into the corner, but Hoki spinning through the bomb.
Oh, what an amazing reversal super in pressure there.
Bone crushing excitement. We get the face from Hoki and we're into the
That
corner.
doesn't wall break.
Oh,
The parry!
Hoki hitting another parry exactly when they needed it. Horn behind them and not wanting to go back and get it. The horn disappeared, but MadLLC doing a great job at controlling this neutral. Hoki not willing to give an inch, pressing these buttons, but MadLLC knows when to mash to take the round.
It's important with Anji, you can't let him jump reset on you forever, and MadLLC knows that. Loving this corner pressure right out the gate. You know, MadLLC is really killing it with these round starts over and over, consistently. It's really fascinating to watch. But Hoki's got neutral down really well.
Couldn't agree more. Doing a great job not only controlling these round starts, but also getting very used to how they... The YRC misses on the fans in the air, and Hoki takes the round in very dominant fashion. Round start, both players playing very patiently. Oh no, MadLLC whiffs a run-up throw, but has the mini Faust out to check them and make it to where Hoki can't do anything.
How many Fausts are we gonna see?
Throw after throw, saving MadLLC here, not wanting to get hit by anything. I saw the startup of that super, gets hit out of it.
Waits the parry! I've never successfully waited out that parry in my life. If I don't throw it, I'm going.
Oh no. Oh, it's MadLLC getting stuck in the blender from Anji, and Hoki secures game 3 in a thriller of a set. We have Waffle on the Mei, a character that we've seen, a player and character that we've seen here before get top 8s, but we have Terribow on the Millia, another character we've seen do work in this bracket, really showing that offensive pressure, forcing Waffle to use the burst early.
Waffle excels on offense, and I think we're going to see a lot of that. Anytime Terribow has to block, it's going to be hell. But Millia has a lot of tools to deal with this kind of situation. My god, how did Waffle block that? I never would have seen that coming.
Gets the corner steal with the dash down in the air, wanting to get back on this offense, uses the compel near the ground, and Waffle's not afraid, jumps out, takes the round.
Command grab into round win, the truest combo of all.
Couldn't be more of a true combo, but look at the way Terribow is navigating this neutral, using that movement very well, getting these hard knockdowns into disc sets up, use the FD to fall down faster, not afraid to get in here, but this mix doesn't work, has to retake space somehow.
Command grab again! The ability for Mei to just turn things around on your offense because you made the mistake of not pressing. It's incredible. But these convert... Oh, that's going to be a bad situation for Waffle. Very good. Very good work on Terribow's part.
The OTG doesn't kill for Terribow, but Waffle really making it close here. Just one hit from that Mei 5H. One counter hit. One big opportunity. Look at this damage. Takes 50 health off of almost 3 moves.
These Mei conversions are... I am speechless at this level of damage, this level of aggression, this level of pressure that Waffle is exerting here.
Waffle doing what they do best, getting these conversions and really showing the damage that Waffle can put out. But just because they took game 1 doesn't mean Terribow didn't do great things. Doing a very great job at establishing this Millia pressure and mix, using this left, right, up, down inside of this disc pressure. Doesn't even need the disc in some instances. Let's see what adjustments they make going into game 2.
Yeah, and especially the thing with Millia offense is that when you have someone who clearly knows Millia like Terribow here does, the pressure that she can exert on you on Wake Up, the set play, is absolutely disgusting. It can be almost impossible to guess correctly. You're looking at 8-way mix, actually.
Duel 1.
And it's hard to execute on, but Terribow has been doing it every single time they get the chance to be on offense. So it really just comes down to, can they pull out the neutral against this level of Mei aggression? And it's looking like they can.
Ooh, goes same side instead of crossing up like they have been with that move. Gets the wall breaking. Millia with the positive bonus is a scary force to go up against whether you're Mei or not.
Ooh, the burst bait, but isn't punished for it.
Terribow.
Millia conversions.
I think Terribow went for a burst bait there, but it didn't exactly work out. Waffle taking us to the opposite corner, and Terribow just jumping out of the situation, uses hair car to get the round.
The pace is absolutely incredible. What a fascinating round start that was. We're back in neutral. We're hitting each other. It's such a slap fight right now.
And look at the way these characters are slapping each other in the face. Both using these mixes and getting into crazy situations. Not afraid to poke out. Gets the 2K2D, but goes for the light disc instead of the heavy. Still gets a knockdown, gets the cross up, goes for the load. It's the throw, sets up the pressure again.
This could be it. Doesn't elect to spend the meter to take the super wall break.
But
Air
Waffle,
BRC into P-match.
you know, the mashing there really saved Waffle from a dangerous situation. Terribow had 50 meter, not afraid to press at this round start for both players. Whips the throw, gets put into this mix. What side are you gonna guess? But Waffle backdashes the throw, forces Millia to use the burst, and now they don't have it for this counter hit.
How many people are you gonna see bait a throw and cross you up and hit you?
Oh no.
A command throw. We're back in the blender. Guess it's more of a meat grinder, really, isn't it?
I would say
Millia back
so.
on offense. Terribow showing they can do these conversions consistently. Oh, dropped at the very end.
But still is able to get out of the corner and get themselves out of a situation. Waffle has to use burst to not get put into the blender again. Look at this pressure from Waffle, using PRCs to keep the pressure up. Absolutely mashing buttons, and Terribow isn't afraid, but the round just falls from their clutches and Waffle takes game 2.
Let me tell you, my knuckles are white at how hard I have been clutching my chair. That was intense. You know, I can't think of many situations that are scarier than being in the corner against a Mei at low health when the Mei has 100 meter. And the fact that Terribow almost got out after that much, after that long, is insane, because I would have died to the second hit.
Quite honestly, I don't think I would have been able to do what Waffle's doing right now. I would get put in a knockdown inside of that H-disc mix, and I would just, you know what? I'm not blocking all that.
The Millia offense is... Oh, what a good side swap 2K2D there. Back into the loop. We've got Oki. Oh my god, the side swap. I can't believe that got blocked. That's insane.
Counter hits getting traded back and forth from both players, really resetting neutral, wanting to play patient. Waffle gets a burst bait, but doesn't convert off of it. Really unlikely for them, but not afraid to mash and keep this pressure going. Terribow elects to spin the YRC, goes for the TK Bad Moon, gets the grab, baited again, gets the throw, and Waffle's on set point.
That's not even a predictable tick throw. Like, I don't know how Waffle is doing that, but it's not like there's a big long string before it. Terribow's just pulling it out, and Waffle's just seeing that it's coming.
Look at this mix coming out from Terribow, using the buttons in neutral to get out of the situation. Left-right mix coming back and forth, not afraid to use their movement, but look at this counter hit from Mei. We're gonna get a corner combo. Look at this, gets the wall stick with the dolphins, but doesn't use the meter. Wants to save it for another situation here, piles on the tension with the positive bonus.
Uses the PRC to get out of that. That's what not spending that meter lets you do. The burst bait off the PRC, and that's it.
Man, don't you just love some amazing guilty gear?
Now, I have a lot of experience with these two, fighting both of these players, actually. Taiga has absolutely destroyed me multiple times. And I have done multiple long sets with Yarnspunstory, and they absolutely know what they're doing with Happy Chaos.
Very easy to tell. The last Get Good Gambit, in fact, they ended up getting top 8 with this very impressive Happy Chaos, but Taiga, not to be messed with, uses the burst automatically, but Yarnspunstory showing this mix that this character can put out. But Taiga not afraid, willing to throw, get them back into the corner, gets a burst bait.
Going for the wall break, the HKD with the super. This is a really tough situation to end up in. You don't want to be waking up against Bridget.
Especially if you're Happy Chaos that doesn't really have these defensive options. Really great at just snowballing this pressure, using this meter to get hard knockdown on hard knockdown, but Yarnspunstory not proving out of it yet. Uses the YRC to get themselves back into a situation, rebuilds this meter, goes for the side switch, and the ambiguous cross-up, decides to hit. Taiga using burst, not wanting to give up this hard-fought round, but the 6P comes out, and we're going to get a round on the board for Yarnspunstory.
How many times have you ever seen a Happy Chaos get smashed through a wall twice and then pull it back? That's incredible work on Yarnspunstory's part, and just as incredible work with Taiga sending him through in the first place. It only takes one mistake on either side and you're through the wall and the match is in trouble.
This mental fortitude from Yarnspunstory.
Reading the throw!
BRC grab! Uses the YRC. Doesn't want to get stuck in this pressure. Look at this mix that Yarnspunstory's putting out!
Reads the DP and keeps going!
Big stuff here.
Oh, what an unfortunate drop that was.
Look at Yarnspunstory, though. Doesn't have bullets to really get this pressure out. Has to reload after an OTG off the ground. We're seeing
any hit's gonna kill.
But Taiga not afraid, using these backdashes to secure a situation. Gets the knockdown, sets out the yo-yo. We're in Mix City. Gets the
Rock the baby! Imagine having the guts to throw Rock the Baby at 1 pixel. Couldn't be me. Brilliant play.
Look at this resource lead on the side for Taiga, though. Rounds are tied up, but they do have burst. Look at this. Oh, uses the Wild Assault to get the guard crush and be able to let them set out the yo-yo, but Yarnspunstory not afraid. Has the 50 meter, and with Happy Chaos, that almost certainly spells a wall break, but Taiga not frightened.
Interesting to go for the focus there. You know, I always did wonder for the longest time why Happy Chaos players are always going to go for that. Because I thought that, doesn't Super regen the focus?
The Super Deus Ex Machina only regens the burst, or not the burst, the bullets. And there is a Super that does go for it. But look at this
it's
pressure.
the focus Super that does that. Rock the Baby in the corner again. Wake up Gold Burst.
Gets baited out by Taiga.
Woo! Didn't breathe for the last 5 seconds of that. Holy God.
Yarnspunstory going absolutely insane. Both players playing amazing. It's just a really big back and forth, not wanting to give an inch for both players. And that's representative of how this set is going to go. I cannot wait.
This has been incredibly exciting so far. And I just got to say, on both sides, in both cases, the defense, I'm incredibly impressed. The amount of times that we're seeing people block really deep into block strings and not get caught out couldn't be me.
Taiga on this Bridget has to use the burst there, doesn't want to get stuck in a situation, but look at this tick throw from Yarnspunstory, not mattering to Taiga, getting the setup out again, using 6P to avoid the forward hit of the yo-yo, gets put into the corkscrew, misses the Y-Iota, gets almost wall stuck for it.
I thought for sure we were about to see a back throw.
Same here. Look at Yarnspunstory.
Full string pressure can be really scary, but even against Bridget, the wake up DP, extremely strong tool to have in your kit.
Very great for defensive situations that mix great with these insane buttons that Bridget does have, leading to situations like this with the charge buttons!
Cannot believe that got whipped out in the middle of that. Never, that would have caught me.
Going deep into the bag to show what mix Taiga has on display.
Rose the deflect shield.
We're seeing
and through the wall.
some insane mix here. Tries to throw out the focus orb, but the curse does not get put on for a good reason. Big combo there from Taiga to secure the round with a perfect and get the game.
It really feels like what you're seeing is these two players recognizing what the other one's doing and adapting, and it's just, you see that moment where one of them is just reading the other one for the whole round, and you can just watch this insanely oppressive pressure come out.
Pressure.
It's really one of the really fascinating things about this matchup is that neither of them are especially high damage or high health characters, so you really gotta be playing careful.
That damage really does come into play versus both of these, because while they may not be high damage characters on their own, mixed with a low health situation, many of these hits are doing a lot of damage and matter a ton. Oh, but look at this pressure
Good
from
burst,
Taiga.
not eating the throw that time. Been in this situation before, adapting. Very nice to see. Just as nice to see Taiga mashing out of that offense, knows where it's fake.
Yarnspunstory, though, being very patient on offense. As soon as they get the focus, they think that the mental stack is going to catch up to Taiga, and it doesn't, but oh lord, look at Yarnspunstory, gets the shot out of the air. We're going to the wall, uses the Deus Ex Machina. As Dake would say, the Deus Ex money leads to a really big situation here, but Yarnspunstory not wanting to get hit by the charge just again. Taiga using the YRC to get themselves out of a bad situation. Gets the mix set up and we're going crazy here.
One hit away for anyone. There it is. This rocked the baby. You know, they tell me it's reactable. How are you going to react to that when you've been blocking 30 different hits in 5 seconds?
Like, it also helps that Taiga's really putting up this strong mix and mental game, like when they're using burst of trap Yarnspunstory in the corner. Look at this mix. Doesn't have the meter to convert into a hard knockdown, but gets the positive bonus now. Yarnspunstory is in a very scary situation, even with burst.
Perfect choice on time to burst there. You've been in a position where you're getting baited multiple times when you go for burst. Waits for the exact right moment to go for it. Very good choice on defense there. And getting heavily rewarded for it with this offense.
Oh no!
Low on the Deus Ex Machina by just a hair.
Oh no, Yarnspunstory slightly messes up on the Deus Ex Machina here. Look at this resource lead for Taiga, pushing Yarnspunstory into the corner, gets the wall stick and secures the game with the charge dust, going up in the set 2-1.
This tournament is just getting crazier and crazier every single set, and I'm loving to see it. I'm really curious to see what we're going to see out of Yarnspun to adapt to this. You know, it's a really scary position. You're on stream, the nerves are real, you're in a tournament, you're down a set, you're on your last life. What are we going to see as far as the adaptations? Love to see catching people with lows at round start. You know, it's really cool to see how people are adjusting with that, and it's really cool to see the full screen pressure suddenly become side swap mix up when you're fighting Happy Chaos. He's like that. He can do that. The wake up throw, genius choice.
Really
Instant
cool.
YRC, knows we don't want to hold that offense.
Great job here from Taiga, using the DP in a very defensive manner, gets the combo off of it, but it doesn't end up happening. Now you're just stuck. Now you're just
What?
getting stuck in the spin at full screen, allowing Yarnspunstory to really put on this mix, but Taiga, not caught up on what happened last round like I am, gets put into the corner again by Yarnspunstory.
Excellent work on the tick throw after the jump in, into the wake up DP, great choice. The charged 5 does catching again in mid-screen.
Just trying to get a drink of my water, and we see in some insane stuff from Taiga, getting the charge dust, the same thing that run in the round. Yarnspunstory, not wanting to take the mix, decides to go for the YRC, uses burst here. Very interesting situation, wants to secure the game with all the power, doesn't want to let it slip from their fingers, but Taiga gets on set point in a very grindy battle.
It's really scary to be low health against a Bridget with 50 meter. She can cross the screen faster than anyone's going to be able to react.
But Yarnspunstory doing a great...
Throw! Brilliant! Into this combo. Are we going for the wall break? We're going for Oki. Excellent work. Into Deus Ex Machina. Not too late this time. Is that going to kill? It's not. We're low health. HKD, could this be a perfect... No! Wake up back throw into the corner. Situation entirely turned around. Can Taiga turn this around, bring this back, take this set? No! Excellent work! I am loving seeing Yarnspun realize that these YRCs are working really well. You know, you can spend 50 meter to get out at a system mechanic level, even if you're a character that doesn't have a wake-up DP, you don't have an invincible reversal. But YRC is a really useful tool there, and I'm really happy to see that our players here today are recognizing and using that.
I think both players couldn't be more excited to continue this set. As soon as the set ended and one got thrown off the platform, they went back up, using the burst automatically by Yarnspunstory, wanting to get this pressure set up at full screen. Gets the mix, but gets thrown out by Taiga. Gets the hard knockdown. Happy Chaos has to hold this mix. Gets hit, but nothing happens. Jumps out of the corner with the J2K and gets hit by Taiga. Gets a big conversion here.
That's the risk that you got to take when you're throwing grenade on Happy Chaos. But just like that, just that quick, you can get offense back the instant you're not getting pressured. Blocks the 5D this time.
Yarnspunstory throwing some great adaptions to Taiga's way. Look at this screen presence from Happy Chaos. Not wanting to let Taiga get in, but look at this mix from Taiga as soon as they do get in.
It's so wild to see this kind of back and forth. You know, you'd think you're full screen, you're Happy Chaos, your range is the screen. But Bridget is just so scary in neutral, even if you have a gun. But at the same time, this kind of pressure coming out of Yarnspun, you have to recognize, you have to respect that. And we're seeing a lot of that with the dash blocks, with the jump blocks, with the run-up. Oh, baits the DP!
It's a big counter hit.
This could be a wall break. Deus Ex Machina!
This isn't gonna kill, but this sets up Yarnspunstory in a great situation, but this doesn't mean that Taiga's out.
To the safe jump. Ooh, jump cancel to keep the pressure going. Very nice RC to make yourself safe there.
Uses the focus backdash. Oh no! Yarnspunstory's out of focus, has to use the YRC, uses the super to bait out a present. We have both players on set point, Sephiroth.
Final round, final match, let's go!
Big 6P here coming out from Yarnspunstory, not wanting to let Taiga get started. Full screen, curse on, focus, bullets, runs up. Taiga doesn't care. Yarnspunstory has
excellent use of the flex shield to get out there. Excellent use of the scooter to cross the screen there. It's important when you're fighting Happy Chaos, you don't respect his pressure where it's fake, and Taiga knows that. But at the same time, it's important to bait out things like that, and Yarnspun knows that. The mind games are incredible here. We're down to the wire. Anyone's game. Any hit could be the end.
Look at this. Oh no, Taiga getting the hit. Gets
5D,
the tap
this could be it.
Uses the wild assault to get to the corner. Doesn't kill, but ends up finding the hit that does.
Incredible match. Incredible match. Now in the Ino versus Bridget matchup, we're talking two characters where Bridget's neutral is insanely good, and people tell me Ino's weakness is neutral. I don't feel it. I don't know.
Look at this defense coming from Mancer here, really blocking all of Crownie's mix. Oh lord, Ino on offense is a scary combination. Goes for the 6P, but PRC
side swap! Brilliant! Block the baby misses there!
I think it
were they in block stun?
That would be my guess. And oh no, Mancer getting the super here.
Ooh, love that throw. Good job teching that on Crownie's part. That would have caught me.
It's a big
marvelous use of that to stuff the projectile.
Doesn't get a conversion off of it. The BRC really slowing things down, letting Mancer take their breath, get back onto their offensive pressure. Has the burst lead here. Very scary in this matchup.
Now the real question, if you're Crownie right now, the question is, when's that burst going to come out? Where is that burst going to come out? Because you're running, there it is. You're running some insanely oppressive offense, using Roger to skip neutral and get back in, but Mancer has the lows, getting out, back on offense. It's swinging back and forth constantly. What a great cross-up!
Gets the cross-up, gets a big hit off of it. Really, both players wanting to go back to neutral. Look at this mix from Crownie. Get the counter. The charge does get hit. Uses the DP, wanting to stay on offense. Gets a big knockdown. Mancer's in a very troublesome situation here, only having the deflect shield to their name.
8-stroking forward like that is a really risky move, but it's definitely paying off. Crownie well aware that that offense is fake and pushes out.
Uses the side swap JD to get a hit and go into this pressure once again, tying the setup 1-1. Uses Roger to set up neutral. Uses the scooter break to get a knockdown that would push to the corner, but Mancer not afraid, setting up this strike throw pressure.
I love seeing an throw so much. Woo! Crownie landing the charge dust in response. Imagine having the guts to go for that. Couldn't be me. Pays off enormously.
Crownie using this YRC. The burst comes out from Mancer. Very scary situation. If you're uses the Roman cancel, gets the charge dust. Doesn't drop. Drops the combo though, sadly. We're back in neutral. Very tense situation, but Crownie using those neutrals to space out Mancer and take the first game of the set.
That was an extremely crazy ending point. The fact that what we're not seeing perfects back and forth here. We are seeing half of a health bar goes away, another half of a health bar goes away. We're seeing chipping down, we're seeing neutral, we're seeing trades. It's amazing how close all of this is getting.
Both players having a lot on the line here. This is a top 8 qualifier for the Get Good Gambit. One of the most stacked gambits that we've ever had with some of the most people, and Crownie not letting it get to her, using the burst to try to get out of a situation, but Mancer really adapting and showing what they can do with their pressure.
Note Hoki is an extremely dangerous thing, and I really appreciate Mancer went for that throw off of it early into this set, and now you have, every single time you see the projectile coming on Wake Up, what are you going to do? Is it going to be the throw? Is it going to be a low? You don't know. It's a really effective way to prime your opponent like that early on. Mancer taking the first round. Oh, counter hit MLA mid-screen is a terrifying thing to eat, and that's exactly why Mancer with an incredibly strong conversion. Half of a health bar evaporated in an instant. But Crownie not dissuaded, coming in with the wake-up DP.
Not afraid here to get this pressure online. The JD not only stalling the air movement, but hitting overhead multiple times. Uses the Roman cancel to get back in.
Another charge!
Woo! Gets positive bonus for finishing the charge just combo there. Look at this mix going back and forth and securing the round. Both players playing out of their mind.
That is a stylish way to end a round. Gold burst! You'll love to see it. You'll love to see gold burst.
What an amazing use of gold burst. Gets
another
charge
burst!
Oh my god! Crownie hitting these. Look at the damage that she's doing. Gets the positive bonus. Mancer in a dire situation, but not afraid to use this 6P. Crownie DPing out when it matters most, using this Roger to get in, continue the pressure. This is a very scary situation if you're Mancer.
Incident!
Not afraid though. Crownie in a very scary situation. Misses the charge, misses the close slash. Mancer able to get back on offense. Crownie does have half burst. It does almost have burst here.
Characters with burst. Mancer on burst. Crownie, wake up DP, burst into wake up DP for the match. Incredible work. Love to see that kind of mind games. What's really fascinating is other side of the screen, we just saw Mancer get the throw and then go for the other throw, which that is the kind of thing I love to do on Eno. But Crownie read that, and the same thing backwards works. It's crazy how that can kind of happen with this kind of pressure going on.
It's very scary here for both players. Crownie's up 2-0 right now, but it really doesn't feel like it. Mancer really showing what they can do, but Crownie just being great on defense here, using that burst to not let them continue.
Very good use of HCL as an anti-air. It's a very risky move to go for against a lot of characters, but it works really well against Bridget.
Look at Crownie using these DPs, catching Mancer, pressing buttons on Wake Up. Here it is again. Uses it one more time. Goes for the scooter, gets the charge dust, forces Mancer to use the burst. This Nodo key is not working.
Reads the Wake Up DP coming that time. It's hard to deal with Eno, but if you can really turn things around. I'm not going to lie to you. I had this brief moment where I thought I was about to see a Megalo and I was going to lose my fucking...
Lose your absolute mind. Goes over the MLA and gets on set point for Crownie. What do you do here if you're Mancer?
It's a tough situation. This could be it. This could be the last round for Mancer on winner's side of Get Good Gambit number 4. But we don't know. Crownie's offense is incredible here. Really coming out with some powerful mix, some powerful block strings, and some really strong conversion.
The conversion that she got off of that mix, the burst coming out
You
as
got a
soon as
burst
he
there.
gets it.
Roger to skip neutral. Incredible work on Crownie. You could really feel the momentum just keep going. It's really tough to come out of that.
In our first match of top 8 in Get Good Gambit, number 4, we have Taiga representing this Bridget and Waffle representing this May. Could not be more excited.
We're really seeing here that this extremely scary, extremely dangerous pressure from May can be really difficult to get out of. And we're seeing in both directions, both players are doing a great job of not having to sit there and hold the other's offense forever, being able to get out. But that is a devastating counter hit on Taiga's part. Going for the charge dust wall break.
Doing everything they can to extend to the corner. Waffle's on a very scary situation here. Anything will do it, and Taiga showing that that's the case. But going into this round, Waffle does have burst lead with Taiga only
just
having...
outside far/range. That's incredible spacing to use the projectile there.
Very scary stuff. Tries
Charge
to go
5
for the charge
dust, not
dust.
working on Waffle this time.
Goes for the close slash Oki. Taiga's the one with the meter advantage here. Uses the wild assault to take away the burst. Doesn't block the burst from Waffle as soon as they get it. Man, Taiga just really not afraid to use these buttons in neutral. Reading the throw. Gets the wall. Very scary here if you're Waffle. Taiga with 50 meters a minute and 2 H's to secure the first game.
PRC in the middle of pressure there is an absolutely genius decision on the part of Taiga, because it basically just gives you this free, like, I'm going to find out what you're trying to do, and I'm going to counter it. Extremely difficult situation to get out of on Waffle's part there.
Taiga really adept at using this Bridget to control neutral and start mix from almost anywhere on screen. It's very interesting to see them navigate this pressure and these options in neutral.
Duel 1.
Let's see how our first round start goes in the second match.
Going insane here. Taiga winning round start and really making it count. Going all the way to the wall. Gets the counter hit with the air normal. Just absolutely patient there on offense, waiting for Waffle to press a button.
Every single time I see a combo that involves a character getting bounced off a wall into another attack, I'm there for it. That's an incredible conversion. And Taiga's offense is just so smothering here for 7 golden letters.
7 golden letters there. Really big stuff here from Taiga, but Waffle not showing to be outdone, gets a counter hit, but doesn't get anything off of it because of the spacing, and Taiga applying this relentless pressure once again, gets the rock the baby to push to the corner.
Things are looking pretty dire here if you're Waffle, but it's not over yet. May's never out with the kind of damage she can do, and they still have burst. The side swap RC, how did you block that? How does anyone?
I know I would not have blocked that. These players are going insane. Taiga has
amazing counter hit and correct time to burst because you die if you don't.
Look at how patient Taiga was on defense, just blocking and waiting, even when Waffle hit the ground and still got the burst bait.
Absolutely incredible job of playing the neutral, patient, and going for whiff punishing with the superior range. It's really, like, Taiga's doing a fantastic job of playing around the character strengths.
What do you do here if you're Waffle? Absolutely getting smothered by this pressure from Taiga. Does decide to play defensively on round start, but it doesn't matter for Taiga. Sniping out these buttons and inputs, gets the rock the baby, but Waffle not afraid to press. Wants to go for a burst bait, but it doesn't work out.
The only consistent choice I'm seeing in Taiga's offense is that every single time Taiga is picking the option that I would never pick up. It's incredible work.
Waffle.
The HKD after the wall break, terrifying situation for Waffle here, and that's the end of that round. This could be set round.
Very scary here. Gets on set
Ooh,
point.
good K-mash to catch the recovery there.
Oh, look at this.
Brutal counter hit.
Oh, look at
Great
this
conversion
damage.
into the super wall break. That's 80%!
We're on offense here. Taiga elects to use the burst. Very scary situation here if you're on Taiga, but is not afraid. Gets the hit. We're pushing back to the corner. Wants to do the burst bait. Gets a rock the baby.
3 is nuts! But May, Waffle out here reminding us May also has a command throw.
Very good stuff here. Waffle showing that they're still alive, using these dolphins in neutral, but Taiga not afraid, uses that dolphin like a flash kick, catches the back dash, but doesn't get anything off of the counter hit. Both players being really patient and neutral here.
Oh, wow, this could be it. This conversion. Waffle is so scary the instant that May's on offense.
Dude, at one point in time, Taiga was looking very scary, like they were going to run over Waffle in this set, but Waffle showing that they will not be outdone, getting one hit and making the most of it almost every single time.
It's really an impressive work that it's really impressive work that we're seeing here on the part of both characters. And I gotta tell you, you cannot count Waffle out just because the score is now 2-1. We could see a reverse sweep here. It's always possible.
Both players going for the absolute best option in their kit, and it really works out for Waffle here. Gets Taiga into the corner. Taiga's mashing. Gets the he baited.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh no! But it looks like it might have dropped. Waffle in the corner, gets up around again, not afraid of this Taiga being on. One more match away.
Both players have really come out here and said, I'm not scared of you.
Oh.
Mashes out a rock baby that time.
Oh no, you be scared here if you're Taiga. Big situation here. Doesn't let the dolphin hit, cancel it into the hard knockdown, but Taiga does have the resource lead, uses it on YRC. Both players have burst at this point in the round. What do you do here if you're Waffle? Back to the wall, gets the wall stick, and Taiga decides to break the charge to us.
The pressure we're seeing out here, the offense. It's a match of people doing things that is insanely difficult to defend against with incredibly high stakes.
Look at
but Taiga pulling it out.
Big counter hit there from Taiga to get on set point in this first match of our top 8. Waffle, not afraid here, does have burst, might want to use these options, decides to mash out of the corner. Watch out for Taiga though, very great in these situations as we've seen before, gets the OTG, whip, grab, has to use burst in very scary straights here with Taiga getting a counter hit. Oh no!
The reversal comes out to stop Rock the Baby.
Oh,
but Taiga catching with the anti-air. Air to air rather.
Doesn't get the wall stick there, but does have 50 meter to use. Waffle's back. Waffle's back is almost to the corner here. We're at mid-screen, stuck in this Taiga Bridget mix. Tries to mash it, doesn't work out. But Bridget here, not really doing the most damage.
Rock the Baby again! And the 5D to take the set. We have been seeing Bridget's throw out 5D and get incredible rewards today. I'm really excited for what we're going to see here. Round start spin works out. I just realized what that was. Crownie doing an excellent job reading on the high-low mix from Hoki, but Hoki not falling into the pressure. Run-up throw is a beautiful option. Throw into Rock the Baby! I did not know Rock the Baby could wall stick. Excellent job on the faultless defense there from Hoki. Crownie with the screen crossing. Crazy how much movement we're seeing across the screen here. Hoki catches the counter hit, goes for the low. Jump for the reset. Crownie jumps out. Roger again. Really powerful super, buys you the neutral. Gives Crownie offense. Hoki matching out with that 2P. Great button on Anji. But Crownie catches it with the low, mashes out, takes the first round. Playing it defensive for the round start. Both players spacing extremely well. Crownie catches that hit, but Hoki has burst, gets out. Back in the Rekka loops in the corner.
Big stuff here from Crownie, really establishing themselves inside of this game, taking the first round. Goes in, but Hoki on this offense that they've been known for and showing this entire bracket, but this is a scary situation still, even if your Hoki has the resource advantage, but
Rock the Baby again. But Hoki turns it around and takes the round.
Yep.
Final round, first match, anyone's game. Who's going to take the momentum going into a charged 5 dust?
Charged 5 dust as the anti-air, but doesn't finish the combo. Doesn't get the positive bonus. Crownie almost goes for a lethal setup there. Has the yo-yo out. We might see some mix here. Gets the yo-yo retracted, goes to the wall. Watch out, Crownie has 50 meter. Watch out for that burst, but Hoki's mids it as soon as he gets it. Very scary situation here. Has to block the mix. Big conversion here from Crownie. Doesn't get the wall stick. Still in a scary situation if you're Hoki.
What an incredible pressure loop that was.
Crownie playing hot today. Very establishing round to take the game. If you're Hoki here, I think it might be a good idea to take your breath, really reestablish yourself back into this game like you were the round that you took.
I don't play Anji, but I gotta tell you, as someone who does not play Anji, I have to imagine that doing spin and getting caught the frame after that parry goes away must be incredibly tilting. So here's hoping that Hoki gets that mental back.
For Crownie, up a game. Very interesting to see how they structure what they're doing. You know, going into the second game, they must be thinking that what I'm doing is working because they won.
Hop into throw. Very strong option for Anji.
Goes for the full screen low.
Bursting out of the DP to maintain pressure in the corner, but Crownie mashes out. We're back to neutral mid-screen.
Woo! Big counter hit here from Crownie. Hoki pressing these options in the screen, not afraid to go back and forth.
Remarkable job on the conversion there, straight into the wall break to take the first round.
Crownie being very patient on this round start, but Hoki not caring, establishing this offense, but
Mashes 2P to get out of the Rock the Baby this time.
very great.
Massive counter hit into a reset on the pressure. Run up throw in the corner. RC, are we going to see a wall break? Yes, we are.
Big wall stick here if you're Crownie, but Hoki does have the resource lead. We love to see how they use the meter inside of this bracket. Not afraid to mash. Gets caught out of the spin with the Roger Super. Gets the
It's
parry.
the parry!
Oh, Hoki on a sliver of life. These guts are carrying, but Crownie finds a way and ties up the game.
Both players with burst. Final round. Second match. What are we going to see?
Gets the big counter hit.
Big burst!
Very scary here if you're Crownie. No resources with Hoki in your face. Has the 50 meter to continue the pressure. Gets the wall break with the overhead. Has the positive bonus and burst on their side. What do you do here? You get a
We
counter
are
hit
not
to
going
wait.
to see a perfect back. Using Roger to skip the neutral again.
I use this to skip neutral like Dizzy does with the chestnuts. Tries to get a combo off of this retracting back. As the 50 meter to spin for a super and get a hard knockdown, but Hoki has 100 meter and 50 burst.
Seeing the air rock the baby, that looks to me like reading the parry coming, which I absolutely thought we were about to see a parry PRC if it whiffed. So, calling that out, brilliant work on both players' parts.
Man, very close set here. 1-1 already. Hoki's adaptations are working, but Crownie really turning that dial, trying to get these options dialed into exactly what Hoki is doing, and almost did it a second time in a row.
We're really coming down to the wire in these sets, and it's so wonderful to see. What's our round start? Run up, charge, starts round start! What?
Run up. That is diabolical from a Crownie here. Not afraid to use her options, going for the charge on round start. Uses the burst. Runs up in 6 Ps. That's the Crownie way.
Crownie is giving absolutely no respect to this. Oh my god, the parry whips!
Hoki, starved for resources, starved for life, has the corner carry. What do you do here? Crownie using these buttons, gets the insane conversion with the wall break hard knockdown, but it kills!
I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't think that was gonna kill through Anji's guts. That's incredible stuff.
I didn't either, but Bridget showing that while she may not do extremely high damage, this is Guilty Gear. She does enough.
The pressure has got to be smothering over here for Hoki mashes out. The spin through! Red RC to convert. Are we going to get into the corner?
Watch out here. While Crownie does use YRC there, Hoki does have burst, so even if she does get a hit, he might be able to save himself. But Crownie not afraid to mash in these defensive situations. Goes for the empty JS to go for some mix, but blocks the low. Crownie doing a great job at dealing with what Hoki's trying to do in neutral and in the corner.
We have just watched 20 seconds straight of Hoki moving forward, Crownie moving back, and no one landing a conclusive hit until right there.
Big counter hit here, but may not kill. Leads the parry and gets
That's exactly
the game!
what I thought was going to happen last time. Incredible read.
Ooh, Crownie, one game away from escaping from the onslaught that is the Hoki and their Anji. But Hoki did this, what they did last time though. They lost the first game, came back, won the second to tie up the set. Could we maybe see that here, Sephiroth?
It's very possible. Listen, the one thing I definitely know about Hoki is you can never count him out. Hoki could be down, Hoki could be 0-2, final round, pixel of health. You have not won. And even, I gotta say, even if we see Hoki get sent to losers right here, that doesn't mean anything. Hoki got all the way to grands from losers side over in the Geekly Academy.
very stacked bracket. One of the defining brackets inside of this beginner scene that we're a part of. Very great stuff. Goes for the
Love to see the run-up charged up 5.
Crownie's playing extremely scary out here today. Gets the counter hit and forces Hoki to spin the burst. Just constantly going for these anti-airs. Crownie not wanting to be wall broken, not wanting to give Hoki the chance to get the neutral started. Gets the throw, gets the yo-yo out. Look at this mix opportunity from Crownie.
Crownie with 0 chill on offense or defense right now. And it's really looking like the struggle comes in for Hoki from trying to adapt to a Bridget that just will not sit still and will not hold anything.
What? Oh, look at this conversion from Crownie. The BRC backwards from a Hoki. Things are not looking great. Gets the counter hit. Crownie on set point, but Hoki does almost have burst.
Love to see, for the first time I think in this set, both players really going defensive for the round start.
Look at what Crownie is doing.
Rock the baby
rock
that
baby.
early into the pressure string.
Oh, look at
Spin
this
through,
counter.
maintaining Oki, drops the combo. YRC out. Crownie matches out on the YRC. We're back to the mid-screen.
Look at this use of Wild Assault to continue the combo and push closer to the corner. Everybody here down on resources. Hoki spins through, uses the fish, gets the hard knockdown. Look at this counter hit.
Amazing anti-air!
Look at Hoki, but 50 meter on their side. What do they do with it? Going for constant Fujins in neutral. Not afraid to use these buttons. Has the 50 meter and collects the round here, showing they're not out of this yet.
I'm telling you, the worse Hoki looks like he's doing, the further down you think he is, the better he gets. He doesn't cave under pressure. He doesn't fold like a lot of people do. It's really tough to have that kind of fortitude. Look at this! He's pushing so hard for this round win.
Oh, gets the counter hit in the air, has 100 meter, confirms this hit into a kill, and we're going to a game 5 of the second set of our top 8. Oh wow. Ooh.
Gotta love that you can always count on Crownie and you can always count on Hoki to give you one hell of a show.
Ooh.
Now here's my question. Are we going to see another round start charge 5 dust?
It's here recently in these most recent rounds, it has been called out by Hoki, but not afraid though. Crownie is very great at pressing these options on round start and winning and predicting what Hoki's going to do.
Round start spin. Spin, very strong choice in neutral. Especially against someone who's playing as aggressive as we're seeing here. Crownie, though, very good job of... Oh my god, again!
Dude, look at what's happened. Doesn't finish out the combo, doesn't get the positive bonus, but Crownie controlling this neutral at an amazing pace, gets the counter hit in the air, uses the red Roman cancel to extend the combo, gets some great corner carry, gets a hard knockdown. Hoki having to use some meter to FD and keep her out. Scary stuff here, gets the burst bait.
The dash up throw is diabolical.
But Crownie jumping out of the pressure, forcing Hoki to use all...
What a bait! What a whiff punish!
Oh. Crownie on set point here, but Hoki does have the burst lead. What adaptations are they going to do? Crownie controlling this neutral and getting this mix. What do you do here if you're Hoki? You do this!
Counter DP into the burst, maintaining the pressure. Jumping for the loop, wall stick, super wall break. That's going to be a hard knockdown. This is a real scary situation.
But look at the resources on Crownie's side. Not only has burst almost available, but the 50 meter uses
YRC into parry.
Ties it up. We're going
Hoki
to a
does
final...
not want to guess on the high or low. Banking on no throw pays off.
Crownie has to use the burst here in this final game, final round of our second set of top 8. Look at here, we're going crazy, using these buttons inside of neutral to stop Hoki from doing what he's doing, but Hoki not afraid, spins through, uses the meter, pushes to the corner, gets the wall bounce, drops the combo! Crownie able to use YRC, but oh no, you do here. Big counter hit, uses the scooter in the air to continue to the corner, watch out, baits
the parry!
Oh, what? This is a very great situation for Crownie here. Has the 50 meter.
It's anyone's game. Is this gonna finish it out? Burst is coming back.
Oh, use the wild assault, but does get hit by the burst. Spins inside.
It punishes.
Crownie secures a nail biter here if you're in this top 8 set. Oh my god. Confirming their way into winners finals, securing the Bridget mirror for grand finals on winner's side.
The startup is so cool, and Elphelt's such a great character. I'm so happy to see these two in top 8.
Both of these characters clawing their way from the loser's bracket respectively, going for Ino versus Elphelt.
Oh, Rekka in the tick throw is some filth.
No. I think I called out the name. I'm sorry, that's JMAndrew on this Elphelt idiot going here, going for Rekka into the super.
Incredible offense coming out there. You know, it's really tough once you're offense, but it's like natural. It's not really that easy. But when you really start getting back into the swing of things, it's your man. It's your match to win.
Big 6P here.
6P so strong as an anti-air against Ino's options.
JMAndrew really securing this very scary pressure. Uses the YRC to stop the media attempt.
Woo! PRC into overhead.
What do you do here if you're Mancer? Have to be stuck in this Elphelt. Pressure has the 50 meter to convert, and JMAndrew taking the first game.
We are seeing some incredible pressure on the part of JMAndrew, and I gotta say, I'm actually really impressed with how much Mancer is not getting caught out by some of these moves being thrown out in neutral, because it's really tough to get around some of Elphelt's neutral options, and JMAndrew is just on point every single time, it feels like.
Couldn't agree more. Very great. It feels like they're very comfortable inside of this matchup, not wanting to let Mancer take any space at all, but Mancer not to be outdone. Very great at using this pressure. Gets the cross up.
Swap cross up lows. H-stroke, big hit there. Has Oki. What are we gonna do with it?
Very
MLA
scary.
into the corner pressure. This is Ino's win condition. Into the wall break.
Has almost 100 meter already, and also has the positive bonus to continue this pressure. Goes under the 6P with the stroke to big tree and takes a round from JMAndrew.
Glad to see Mancer show that this is not over.
Very interesting here. Gets the conversion into the wall stick, pushing past the barrier of the screen. Going here, getting the burst.
Baits the burst!
Look at this. Has the meter.
Wall break.
Hard
HKD. This could be it.
Burst to keep the pressure in the corner.
How do you follow that?
Wow. Mancer.
I was so sure we were about to see a Megalo. By the time the burst comes out, I'm reeling from the H-dive.
That is insane to me. Burst to keep the pressure and couldn't have made a better decision in that situation to secure the game.
Excellent work really turning things around. We're 1-1. It's still anyone's game. Let's see which way. Is the momentum going to keep carrying Mancer, or are we going to see some awesome-ass tech from Elphelt here? Love the delay, going for the frame trap there. Mancer not falling for it. The cross-up is real strong on Pineberry.
What a burst from Mancer, putting JMAndrew into the corner, but JMAndrew, not to be outdone, goes for this mix-ups and cross-ups, uses the bullets to establish this pressure and gets the hit. We're going to the corner.
JMAndrew's ability to take a situation that looks not great, or looks like, well, your pressure's over, you're out, like, what, you're gonna have to hold this next mix, and JMAndrew just goes, this is my turn, I'm not letting go.
JMAndrew really doing a great job here at controlling this neutral and not letting Mancer's mix get to them. But as I say that, they get hit. Elects to spin the burst, really taking this very patient neutral, using these gunshots to really stop Mancer from getting in.
Ino's note is a really strong projectile, but it's a strong projectile if you can get it out. And I think JMAndrew's seeing that and is going for... Ooh, good job jumping out of that. That can get really scary if you sit there and block it.
Nothing's more scary than an approaching you with doing JS's in the air. You have no idea what kind of mix is gonna happen, but JMAndrew not scared. But Mancer really taking the tides of battle here and shifting it in their favor with the 50 meter and the wall break.
Love to see the RRC there. You have the 50 meter, spend it to keep the pressure. Don't let the round go away from you. Very nice work from Mancer on that.
JMAndrew electing to not spin
Love
the
the
burst.
delayed double jump into the gun.
Ooh, JMAndrew really doing a great job at controlling this neutral. Gets it to a gate confirm, gets the wall break. Elphelt with 50 meter and positive bonus is a scary force to be reckoned with.
You can do that? Oh, the bomb vest is a terrifying pressure situation to end up in.
Bomb vest.
That projectile is just so difficult to work your way around, especially with who does not have the ability to just dash in under it and block along the way.
JMAndrew going up 2-0 here, showing some tech that not a lot of people know. While the bomb vest is a grab, it's considered a hit grab, so you can combo into it. It's along the same lines of something like Abaki grab.
See, what killed me is I didn't realize it had that kind of range.
Yeah.
For sure, that would have whiffed.
These beginner players
are start option. Tick throw out of the Rekka again. It's been a long time since we saw that. Very good stuff. Good to mix up the options. The Rekka's already scary enough when it's a high-low 50-50. You add throw in. How are you going to deal with that?
Gets the cross up with the Bomb Chocolat. Does a great job establishing this pressure with the new red Wild Assault that was introduced inside of Season 4 patch. And takes this round and goes on set point.
MLA Clash, pretty interesting situation. Oh! MLA is one of those moves that you landed as you can get a lot out of it, because absolute worst case, you're still putting your opponent on the ground.
Ooh, uses the PRC from the Rekka.
Incredible work blocking that Rekka sequence into the Wild Assault, wall to wall, coast to coast, through the wall. It's anyone's game still.
Oh, but JMAndrew not taken aback by that crazy conversion we just saw. Has the Bomb Chocolat, goes to the corner, doesn't get the wall stick, but does get the cross up. Great
YRC into the high-low, you have to burst that.
Very scary situation if you're Mancer, whether you have the burst lead or not. Not afraid though, goes for the mix and takes the round.
This is not over. We are going to the final round of match 3. Really impressive amount of patience coming in from Mancer there, especially like the typical neutral is you gotta go aggressive, you go in, but we're really seeing it pay off to pay more patience with it.
Goes into the Rekka, blocks all the hits, goes past the 6P with the stroke the big tree, has the 50 meter to convert into a hard knockdown, but JMAndrew now has the resource lead.
What kind of mind-reading shit are we seeing going on from Mancer with these Rekka sequences getting consistently blocked now twice in a row? Are we going to see it a third time? Nope, the mix-up gets it. Cross up Pineberry, cross up again, blocked. Rekkas, blocked. Red RC into keeping the pressure going.
This mix here from JMAndrew is very lethal. Goes back to full screen with the tracking projectiles.
8-stroke in neutral to come in for the round win for the match. Third match goes to Mancer. 2-1. Still anyone's set. We could see the reverse sweep. It could happen.
It's very scary here. 2-2. What do you do if you're JMAndrew? Very scary to be in this top 8. One loss and it's done.
Some players really thrive under that kind of pressure, so you never know. It could be a good thing.
But
double jump back, round start, projectile, very safe option, very good. Beating what Mancer's been representing. Mancer holding down the neutral. What an incredible use of ACL to cancel out the projectile and hold pressure.
Mancer playing this neutral very patiently, using Ino's movement to get around these tracking projectiles, doing a great job on defense, blocks the low, gets a punish. JMAndrew does have burst and they elect to use it.
Mancer with 50 meter. With 50 meter on Oki is scary. 100 meter. Spends 50 to get the RRC into the conversion. Is this going to stick? It is. That's the round. Mancer's up.
Mancer taking us to set point after being in the jaws of defeat to JMAndrew. And this round starting off well for them. Gets the corner break. Oh no. Mancer, 50 tension and positive bonus, but JMAndrew is not scared. Uses the counter hit to go towards the corner and gets a wall break of their own.
We're back in neutral. Mancer still with 50 meter after that BRC to find out what the neutral choice is going to be. JMAndrew has to burst out of that pressure, but we're back in neutral.
I think JMAndrew might have saw that burst coming, but didn't block for long enough. You're stuck in the blender with high, low, and mixed pressure. Goes underneath the 6P for the stroke. It takes the game. Takes the set 3-2. On the Kai. In our losers side of this Get Good Gambit number 4 top 8. Yarnspunstory on the Happy Chaos and Arashi climbing from losers on this Kai Keys, but Yarnspunstory starting out showing what they're good at, really controlling this neutral, but Honest Kyle here to save the day, converts into a Future Arc that sticks on the wall, gets the Vapor Thrust, break the wall, has positive bonus, but what do you do here if you're Yarnspunstory? Is able to get out of your pressure with the combo pickup on the OTG in Yarnspunstory. Time to get to work. Gets the gun flip, goes for the mix. Insane situation here. Gets the wall stick. No, they don't. Runs out of focus. What do you do here? Gets 2K. Very scary on a life's pixel. Has the neutral control, but high bar slash will secure the round for Arashi. Oh. Very scary here if you're Yarnspunstory, but Yarnspunstory showing that they don't care in this chill set here for Happy Chaos. Gets the throw. Kai escape pressure mounting, goes for the burst bait on the Roman cancel, but presses and gets bursted anyways. Has the burst lead on the side of Arashi, but decides to use it in a greater time than whenever Yarnspunstory is inside the corner. Gets this projectile game going. Yarnspunstory does have 50 meter on their side, but Arashi not giving them a chance to use it, taking the first game of the set. What do you do here? Yarnspunstory showing that they have the pressure and mix to contend with the best in this bracket, but Arashi just keeping home, playing fundamental, being patient, and it working out.
It's really tough to play the Happy Chaos into Kai matchup because Kai is just a demon in neutral. And Happy Chaos, generally you have to get at least a little bit of space so you can get your offense started.
Duel 1.
Going into the second game here, Yarnspunstory starting off great, punishing this back option.
Ooh, incredible mash. from Arashi.
But decides to go for the burst bait instead of continuing the combo. Yarnspunstory has them exactly where they want them. Curse on them, almost full focus, has a bunch of bullets and 50 meter, but Arashi not scared.
Excellent catch with the that's close, right? The knee? Good catch from Yarnspun there. Into the Deus Ex Machina, into the wall break. We have Oki, we have pressure. 5D doesn't get mashed that time.
Very great job there. Using these Kai normals, putting in work for Arashi, using these far slashes and stuff like that to control the neutral and stat Happy Chaos from exactly what's happening right now.
Yarnspun is just fantastic at crossing the screen and finding that gap, finding that way to lock you down, run in with the gun, and is doing a great job of converting off. And oh no! Too slow on the Deus Ex Machina, the gap's there.
But doesn't convert off of it. Yarnspunstory still in a great spot here, but high with 50 meter and a dream. Nothing like going in against a Happy Chaos that has this weak defense but does have burst.
That was an incredible turnaround to that round on the part of Arashi, I gotta say.
Very scary situation, but able to make up for it. But Yarnspunstory showing why they got here in the first place. Great job controlling neutral and setting up this Happy Chaos pressure.
Yarnspun has nerves of steel to be pulling out the gun at ranges where Kai has the ability to fucking flash step at your ass.
I know I would not have that guts either. Goes for the PRC.
Incredible throw choice there after the PRC. Wall stick, reload, punch through the wall.
Arashi does have the 50 meter though, uses Scum. I keep calling it Scum Dipper.
Scum Dipper? Yeah?
Yarnspunstory.
Really close. Arashi's in a sticky situation, really close. Oh, didn't have focus to shoot!
Watch out if you're Yarnspun!
Makes DP and punishes for the round win, or the match win.
Ooh, Yarnspun tying it up, showing that they have this adaptation from the first round to not let Arashi run away with the set.
It's still anyone's game at this point. I'm really excited to see what we're gonna get here.
What options can you go for here? If you're Arashi, doing what you did first round first game didn't really pay off. Both players electing to play patient and start the game.
You know, people talk about the Millia blender, they talk about the Bridget blender. No one talks about the Happy Chaos blender, but it's just as real. I like seeing this projectile pressure to keep pressure with shock stake, and I like seeing Yarnspun find the way out, thread that needle, get Deus Ex Machina, get through the wall with HKD.
Look at that conversion working in the focus mid-combo to really replenish the resources, get this mix ongoing, but Kai having the defensive tools to get out of...
PRC, throw red RC, that's the kind of thing you can pull off with 100 meter. Incredible way to end a round.
But going for the curse to put themselves back on the defensive situation.
I gotta say, we're seeing an incredibly good work at the round start. Oh my god, the deflect shield baited!
Oh!
The back throw incident!
Arashi drops the combo.
Cut up into another tick throw.
Oh, the Y Iota gets the shot, gets the wall stick. What do you do here? Arashi taking Yarnspun to the corner using these dash cancels, getting this mix, doesn't have the bullets to continue the pressure.
Throw whiffed! We're 1-1. Who's gonna take this match?
1-1 reflected like the set count that it's at right now. Couldn't be closer. Gets the curse onto Arashi. Very scary stuff here. If you're in this situation, back throw incident into the corner to set up the mix.
Yarnspun is doing an excellent job of getting out of this pressure and finding the exact places to do so, just like Arashi is doing back, but we just watched the person on offense switch 3 times in a sentence!
Dude, this defense could not be better from both players, and Yarnspun really keeping up the pressure. Baits the reversal super!
It is!
Has the 50 meter.
Out.
Oh no!
But Arashi full screen still has burst, throwing projectiles.
Oh!
Catches with the Foudre arc.
Foudre arc to take the second game of the set here, going up 2-1, but couldn't have been closer. Very great use of meter from both players, and the defense could not be better.
I think what we really saw that was different there is there's a point in that match that we just watched where I could see Arashi go, fuck being on defense anymore, and just went ham at the round start reset. Very fascinating stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing how Yarnspun adapts to this.
This is a very grindy match from both players, not afraid to use their options like they do there at round start, but Yarnspunstory does end up pulling ahead. But
Excellent
Arashi,
job mashing out of the roll.
Arashi very active.
Back throw.
Ooh, Arashi very active on defense, mashing out of these situations where they know it's a gap. They must be very familiar with this matchup.
It's an incredibly knowledge-checky matchup. There's almost no character in this game is hard to fight if you don't know if you don't know the matchup, as Happy Chaos is. And that run-up bait with the 6P is so stylish.
What a shimmy, you love to see it, but Arashi not really being phased by the resource lead the Yarnspunstory has. Yarnspunstory just jumping out of the corner and getting a wall break.
Yarnspunstory's combo conversions are completely nuts. You look, there's been no hits. You look again, it's been 7.
Really good job at keeping this pressure uninteractable from Yarnspunstory, not letting Arashi be active on defense, because if they do, they get hit. The jump back JS really going for this pressure sequence. Great throw into the corner from Arashi.
Baits the YRC, keeps the combo going in the corner for a wall break, elects not to use RTL to break. We're back at neutral.
Very good stuff here.
The balls to run up, punch, reload, and then keep going.
Ooh. Yarnspun doing what they've done all match long, controlling this neutral, not spending the burst, and she ties up the round. Count 1-1 and puts themselves on set point.
What we're really seeing here is that the match is being dictated by whoever has the most amount of crazy.
And Yarnspun really doing a great job at controlling this neutral. What can you do here if you're Arashi? You get an air JS hit that converts into a big combo!
Incredible conversion there.
Oh, 50 meter on both sides, but Arashi throws out of the situation!
This corner pressure's real scary. Yarnspun doesn't have resources to get out. Risk climbing real high.
Ooh, very risky.
Out.
Very risky jump button. Oh no!
Arashi catches with the air-to-air. And that's the match.
Arashi taking the set 3-1 over Yarnspunstory. A defensive masterclass from both sides, allowing Arashi to go forward in this top 8.
I'm curious to see how it goes and who's going to take control of the neutral first.
Mancer coming from loser's side of the bracket with Waffle getting sent down from Taiga, the Bridget that we've seen terrorizing all day. Mancer getting some big knockdowns to really secure this neutral. Backdash PRC.
Extremely skillful micro movements there from Mancer, and extremely good work defending from Waffle, holding exactly what needs to be held, pressing where necessary.
Going for these 3Ks to really keep Mancer on their toes. Waffle doing a great job of blocking this mix, but not enough. If you're Waffle, what do you do here? Get counter hit, spin the burst in this situation. Mancer making it very scary also spins their burst too.
Mancer does not want to eat that combo, but it ends up leading to the round end anyway, with Waffle's extreme damage and pressure on counter hits.
Not only on counter hit, but just very knowledgeable of how this character's routes work and able to get the most out of each hit. Mancer doing a great job on offense, being able to keep pace with anybody in this bracket.
I'm really liking seeing how much Mancer is running this note Hoki. It's extremely dangerous, and you're seeing the frame trap with JD over and over. This time Waffle doesn't fall for it, but the wake up, I'm gonna guess.
No.
Ooh, the wall stick. Didn't break the wall in time. Ends up clutching it out anyway.
So easy to get back into the corner for Imagine manipulating Waffle's movements to turn their back and tie up this first game.
Good job catching the jump in from Waffle there. Wild Assault to continue the pressure string. When you're fighting someone like Waffle, who's going to be pressing, who's going to know where to press, who's going to be aggressive on defense, you have to keep that up. We're seeing that a lot, spending the PRC to get the pressure, but Waffle gets back out and takes their turn anyway.
Tries to use the up dolphin to catch the MLA. Does do. Oh no! Look at this counter hit. Waffle doesn't get a full conversion though. The spacing was very awkward, and Mancer's back on offense.
Counter hit MLA is a really scary situation to be in if you're fighting an They're back in neutral. It's anyone's game. Waffle with the counter hit there. I had to wait. I wasn't sure if it was a double KO.
Wasn't
the
sure.
health was both so low.
Wasn't sure either. These players could not be making for a closer game one. What do you do here if you're Mancer?
I think what you do here is, if you're Mancer, is you do what we've been seeing Mancer do a lot of, which is collect yourself, come back in, read what your opponent has been doing, think about it, and then beat the ever-loving shit out of them. We've been seeing a lot of that. I would never be one to count Mancer out just after the one loss. But also, Waffle is really good at riding momentum forward and keeping their opponents on the back foot.
Waffle going to player one, thinking that this might give a change. Mancer being able to keep this pressure going with this high-low. Note, Oki gets the wall stick, uses the 50-meter for a wall break and a hard knockdown.
With especially, it's incredibly important to get that HKD because your round start options, especially in a matchup like May, are just not very strong. So you want to keep that pressure like Mancer is doing here, and Waffle just does not want to let that happen. Doing everything they can to get out, but it's looking like, oh, yup, Mancer catches them in the corner. Excellently timed meaties there.
Mancer just really keeping up this pressure, showing they're not out of this yet. Waffle able to do conversions, but Mancer's making you block for your life. Gets the conversion. Doesn't have 50 meter to spin at the time, but it's getting very close to it and has positive bonus.
I love to see two people fighting each other where they're flying all over the screen past each other until someone finally flies across and lands something.
Yeah.
It's like watching a ballet. Mancer jumping out, using the BRC to buy time, think about what they're going to do. Getting back Oki. This is a scary situation for Waffle to be in. Waffle mashing out.
Melee. Oh, big mash from Waffle. Not wanting to let
excellent
Mancer.
low catches and takes the round. We're tied up on match 2.
Waffle pulling back from Mancer's dominant first round, but Mancer taking them to the corner. Waffle has to use burst. Doesn't want to get wall broken and let have positive bonus while having no resources. Mashes out. Going great on defense if you're Waffle.
This neutral game is extremely risky on both parts, and we're really seeing both of them play in a way that reflects that, where Waffle will throw himself at you to death, and Mancer's playing it much more safer, much more defensive, doesn't have the ability to hold that, and gets the catch there. We're back in the corner, we're back on Oki. Wall stick, is this gonna kill?
No, it's left on a pixel. Japanese guts are leading the way for May. Waffle uses a deflect shield but gets caught by the chemical love.
HCL does, in fact, beat Dolphin there. Very good read, because there's a lot of things May can do there that it doesn't beat.
Man, what? Doing a great job, Mancer here, staying put and making sure they let Waffle know that this will not be some easy task.
I'm really excited to see what we're going to see going into this match now. What kind of adjustments are we going to be seeing coming out of Waffle?
What adjustments are we going to be seeing out of both sides? Because, again, as stated before, just because you win doesn't mean you don't have to adapt. Big counter hit on the
incredible conversion. Burst at the absolute last second before the wall stick. Waffle coming back with a vengeance with this pressure.
Uses the PRC to keep himself going inside of the corner. Using this dolphin mix, gets the command grab.
Command grab into wall break. Positive bonus for Waffle, but burst still there for Nictendooo. Nictendooo taking the offense.
Waffle tries to go for the 6P on round
wall
start.
Stick. Positive bonus.
Waffle already has 100-meter. All this does is even up the resources. Doesn't get a conversion. Uses the BRC. Gets a knockdown into this note Oki that we've seen be so lethal.
Tries to bait the burst. Burst doesn't come out. There's the burst. Waffle holds it for the right moment. Mancer catching with the 2K2D in neutral. Extremely strong option there.
Very scary situation here from Mancer going up in this round count. What do you do? Big mash from Waffle.
Out. Very nice work. The Wild Assault conversion drops at the last moment.
Oh, the note misses. Mistimes the Oki ever so slightly. Can't let Waffle touch the ground. They have 50-meter, but Mancer has the butts to take the game and go up 2-1.
I'm about chewing my fingertips off at this. This is so intense.
All we can do is just watch these players absolutely slug it out. It's so incredibly interesting to see what both Waffle and Nictendooo are doing throughout the course of the set.
One of the most fascinating things about these is watching the round starts, because you can really feel the energy that players are going into a match with based on just what they're going for there. Like Waffle baiting a 2S and then whiff punishing, leading into, you have to burst that. That's death if you don't. Just like this can be.
Oh my god! They died!
Incredible work!
Oh my god!
Golden letters coming back strong, not out yet.
Look at Waffle with these conversions, confirming off of everything, getting some insane mix, but Mancer not afraid to stroke the big tree to get a counter hit, and Waffle using that 4-framer to mash out. Mancer trading back, but gets reversal super.
That was almost a safe jump. That timing's so scary. Just like this pressure is terrifying. It's already over.
Wow.
Waffle. God.
What a way to tie the set up. Waffle getting one hit and making the most out of it, really making Mancer regret using that burst, sending us to game 5.
You blink and the health bar's gone.
Man. Mancer maybe put on their back feet heel after getting absolutely demolished, but that doesn't scare them though.
Very good patience there, but gets baited for it anyway. Trying to hold back with the notes. Very good whiff punish with that on the Dolphin. Mancer holding pressure, Waffle mashing out.
Oh boy, what do you do here? Waffle has the resource lead, has the burst, elects to use it 50-meter.
Very good use of burst there. That was absolutely a wall break if you don't. Interesting choice of side swap with the Dolphin and with the dive kick.
Oh, but uses the faster Dolphin and gets punished for it. Mancer has the 50-meter to continue the combo, but gets a side switch, has the hard knockdown, goes for the note Oki. Waffle uses the YRC. It's not out of this yet. Ooh.
Incredibly scary situation. It's anyone's game. The instant someone hits, it's over.
Oh!
Excellent timing on the 6P. It's not the easiest move in the world to 6P.
Waffle going to their absolute limits, getting this counter hit inside of this set point round. Gets the mix, is going left to right, super ambiguous and hard to block.
How many dolphins are we going to see in a 2-second period? My god.
As many as it takes. Waffle going on the offensive. Mancer breaking down at the last second, but wanting to play patient, and it's paying out in spades for them.
Incredible reward off just playing to hold that offense, looking for the gap, and finding it. Using H-stroke to get out of this pressure, extremely good timing, and extremely smart play. 50 meter, positive bonus, about to be 100 in the corner. What are we going to see?
Oh, Waffle using the
Not
reverse
time to safe
super.
jump.
Oh,
Incredibly close.
Mancer doing their absolute best to pull it back, and I thought we were going to see a reversal of the tides there, but going into our top 8 graphic, Waffle making a name for themselves and holding on to go into losers semis.
We got Hoki, we got Arashi, 2 players that we have seen do incredibly good with just absolutely smothering offense, and also block some things that I can't believe someone was able to block.
Oh my god, they gotta get him out the booth. In this losers round, we have Arashi coming from the loser side, winning all the way back up to face Hoki, coming from the winner's side, not afraid to run up and grab the round start, but Hoki gets back on offense, not afraid to use the parry, but gets grabbed for it.
Is this going to be run-up throw the match? Because I'm here for it if it is. Run-up throw loses to the jump, but recovers in time to not get punished for it.
Look at how Hoki's navigating this neutral, being very patient back and forth. Uses the jump into the grab, but Arashi has the reaction times to deal with it. Baits out the burst.
Arashi doing a really good job of adapting and not getting hit by the same thing multiple times. Incredible shimmy from Hoki.
Ooh, that is insane. Look at what Hoki was able to do inside of a neutral, but not letting this weakness of the
Excellent delay on the projectile. Not going to lose to the spin there. Carrying to the corner. Arashi on offense. Hoki in shock state. Scary place to be, but matches out. Going into the Rekka, into the DP. Another throw gets dodged.
Hoki's doing a great job on defense, but does get tagged. Arashi doesn't wall break. Gets counter hit. Red Roman cancel to extend the combo. Gets another throw shimmy.
Arashi's in trouble, but has 100 meter. What are we going to do with this? Hoki has burst.
Oh,
It didn't reach? The parry doesn't reach at that range.
oh, it's the projectile to bait out the parry. What a heads-up play from Arashi, but keeps going for these run-up throws. Uses the DP, scared of the situation and the offense that Hoki can oppose, but it's spun through one more time and is able to get the full screen low.
The speed that Anji can cross the screen and hit you low is truly incredible, and Hoki knows how to do that exactly perfect. But here we have Arashi turning it back around on offense, into the RC, into the corner. Incredible juggle combos. Right through the wall. Could be anyone's round still. Arashi with burst, Hoki with meter. And that's it. It's amazing what Kai can do with 50 meter.
Very, very interesting stuff from Arashi, going low to punish Hoki for doing anything and just Roman cancels to keep the pressure and offense going, but Hoki not out of it yet, showing some very great stuff throughout that course of the round. Arashi, though, just able to pull slightly ahead.
And I mean, we're this deep into top 8. This is the kind of play that you're gonna see.
And
It's going to be close match after close match, I'm telling you right now.
these players are really giving us something to celebrate here inside of this Guilty Gear community going into this game 2.
Full screen projectile, interesting choice. I think he's trying to bait Hoki to spin, but Hoki's not falling for it.
Very patient and neutral play from both players. Really great jobs from... If you keep throwing, one of them will keep working.
Two of them will keep working. Do we have 3? Do we get a third? Excellent job crossing the screen into the conversion. My God.
What
Most other characters, that's dead. Anji's got those Japanese guts, but alive with a pixel in a dream. Beats the DP. Are we gonna see a burst?
We're going to the corner. Uses the BRC. Gets the chip out with the stun dipper.
That was incredibly close.
Oh wow. Hoki
Fast
not phased though.
Hoki with his own run-up throw.
But Arashi just mashing these throws and they keep working. Keeps on getting this pressure in the corner. Big backdash from Hoki to get a back throw incident.
Backdash into back throw. You can't stop it.
Woo!
First bait!
First bait! Doesn't use the 50 meter
situation.
Oh! Decides to use... Oh! Uses the fish! Hoki uses the fish to close out the round! Sorry,
he recovers fast enough for that! I thought for sure we were about to see some kind of fast high screen cross, but he goes for the safer option and he gets punished there.
Hoki not able to get the Fujin punish, but Arashi on the back foot. It doesn't matter, but Hoki does have 50 meter. Let's see how they use it on this wall break. Oh no!
The dash up parry gets thrown and Arashi takes the match.
Going up 2-0. These throws are just coming out constantly from Arashi in neutral, on round start, in defense. It seems like they throw every chance they get.
And what's crazy is, as much as they're definitely throwing, it's almost always working. They're doing a great job of picking when to go for the throw.
But Hoki, though...
It's an excellent answer in the matchup. It's really good. Like, Anji's spin, Anji's parry, you throw them, they don't work.
But Hoki still doing a great job inside of neutral, not letting Arashi get everything that Kai's able to get started with these far slashes. Big normals. Get Hoki back on defense again with Shock State on them.
Hoki's extremely aware of how good that Anji 2P is and exactly where to be using it to get out of this pressure. And now carrying pressure of his own. Does not go for the throw after the hop. And gets a wall break for not taking that choice.
Gets the overhead, but look at how much meter Arashi has along with the red Roman cancel to extend the pressure. Goes for 5k tick throw. Oh!
At that range, it hits!
Ooh. Look at the Roman
I thought for sure we were about to see it with it.
The Roman cancel off of the super parry.
An up throw round start.
Gets the spin on the... Oh! Look at Hoki here. The Roman cancel to continue the pressure. Fujin keeps this wrist getting cranked up. What do you do here if you're Arashi? Gets the close slash, but has to burst out.
Burst definitely the right play, but the spin into fish, extremely strong answer.
Oh!
We're getting Dragon Install! Right up throw for Dragon Install!
Look at this pressure.
Getting out of that lift in the match. Into the parry.
Oh, jumps over, but Hoki gets the 5P to secure the round and the game, putting one on the board to go into this next game 2-1. Woo! Wow.
I gotta say, I don't know how many more of these I can take. Holy shit!
As Oddity pointing out inside of chat, DI into lose is a true combo.
True. I don't know, man. I don't care that it didn't end up working out. DI into run-up throw. I love seeing that.
The amount of neutral presence that you can get out of Dragon Install, Kai really makes it for his scary situation to be in. So throw and blocking is just the best option that you can do. But Hoki, using this burst here, gets caught by the counter hit JS.
Extremely good conversions on these punishes also. In cases where like a lot of people might just get like one hit, Arashi's getting 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
The hop into the back throw, very scary position for Arashi, but he does have 100 meter. Hoki also 100 meter. Sacred Edge by neutral, spin into fish.
Fish doing a great job at really showing Arashi that they can't just do whatever they want in neutral. Run up throw
the parry
to get on set point.
How's Hoki gonna? Hoki sees the run up coming.
Is able to keep this mix going. Oh Lord, Hoki gets into the corner, baits the DP.
Hoki has been doing a phenomenal job of reading when these DPs are coming and not falling for them.
Hoki gets the hard knockdown. Let's see what they do with it. Goes for the overhead. Keeps Arashi blocking. Uses the parry to spin through. Gets the corner. And we have both characters on game point. What the heck?
What is that hitbox?
What? Oh, gets another spin into fish. Got Arashi on the back foot. What do you do here? Hoki's got you in the corner. Has to go for a run-up throw. Doesn't work out. Goes for the fish again. Gets a hard knockdown. Gets the combo conversion. Has the red Roman cancel to continue to the wall. Another 150-50 situation.
Hoki's getting a lot of value out of these fish, but Arashi's getting a lot of value out of these throws. Last point of health. 1 pixel left on the defense. Does not correctly guess the low. Can't. It's not an option you can fuzzy as far as I'm aware.
Hoki.
It's pretty brutal high-low that Anji is working with there. And Hoki knows how to push that to its fullest.
Hoki doing an amazing job there. Making it up to a tied set after Arashi gets on set point. Taking a second. Catching their breath before they get back onto this podium for Game 5. Get Good
This
Gambit.
tournament's gonna give me a heart attack. This is amazing.
How do you think that the one that the last Gambit, the one that you won, how do you think the commentators were feeling up in the booth there?
It's kind of crazy when you're feeling it from this side.
Oh!
Another run-up throw!
Hoki's getting these reads!
Another run-up throw! Oh, I know that dude is going for another run-up throw there.
Hoki not getting these dash cancels, but Arashi doing a great job here, not letting this life lead get Hoki out of this situation. Gets the PRT
into the wall break.
But
both players about to have 50 meter.
Oh my God! Hoki getting these reads on these run-up throws and puts them on set point after being down for so long. Oh my God!
Anji, I love you! Holy shit!
Oh my God! Hoki gets a very great confirm there, gets the counter hit, pushes to the corner, uses the 50 meter to continue the combo, drops though, doesn't get the wall stick, gets the YRC.
Excellent job defending after that YRC. That's a really scary situation, and Hoki does not just collapse under that pressure.
Oh!
Baits the DP! Oh no! With the follow-up!
Good mashes here from Hoki. Arashi not afraid to mash either. Oh no! What is that hitbox?
And another shimmy to end the set. I just want to say, if you rewatch the footage of this match, that's what it would look like if I played Kai. Just throw. Just go for the throw. Just run up, throw. Why'd you get grabbed full screen by Kaikisuke?
Both of these players doing their best, controlling their games as they work through the bracket, not dropping a single set. Crownie versus Taiga for this winner's finals.
What? You know, I'm realizing I don't think I've ever watched a Bridget mirror before. The way they're playing neutral is going way over my head. Oh, the DP out of the pressure. Excellent catch.
Oh, but Crownie tries to use the Roman cancel to be able to get back on offense, but it doesn't work out. Taiga doing a great job in controlling this neutral. Both have their yo-yos set up, and Taiga's able to get the conversion that takes the first round of this winner's finals.
Crownie going for the aggressive round starts with the lows. Taiga doing an excellent job playing back, playing safe, whiff punishing, moving around. Crownie with the catch there. Excellent work.
Oh, Taiga getting a big counter hit though. Both players really playing patient, staring each other in the face after a scary pressure situation. Air grab hitboxes, everybody.
I didn't used to care about air grabs, and Oddity made me a believer. Air grabs are the shit. Just like getting this kind of conversion with Bridget, my god!
Gets the knockdown and sets up for an insane mix situation, but Taiga not caring and taking the first game.
That was an incredible work with that anti-air. But, like, man, seeing Crownie just, like, turn that around. We came really close to a round 3 on that match.
And very, very scary stuff here from Taiga, really showing what this character can do mix-wise. But Crownie not doing a bad job on defense, really representing this DP to catch these meaty options that Taiga keeps going for.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Both these characters really paying patient on neutral, not wanting to give an inch for each side, but Taiga really securing this pressured sequence, has the 50 meter, but decides not to spend it, has the resource lead as a whole. BRC drift forward, really putting Taiga...
And the DP! Woo. Let me tell you, Taiga could write a symphony with that far slash.
Okay. 2D, pushing. Oh, but Taiga uses the burst. Doesn't want to get stuck in pressure situations that they've been forcing on other people. Crownie, though, giving them a taste of their own medicine, showing them what this pressure sequences can look like, what these conversions can do. Uses 50 meter to get a hard knockdown, but it kills!
It kills? That's 7 golden letters for Crownie.
Crownie not out of this yet. Taiga really trying to control this neutral. That DP hit there?
I'm realizing I think maybe the yo-yo is the weakness as well as the strength, because that hurt box really lets you get hit with things like that.
Oh!
Well, you can throw box.
Yeah. You can throw out of it, but the timing is very weird and interesting, showing that Taiga understands this character at a very great fundamental level. Oh no.
Excellent job catching the DP there. Crownie without burst. Another DP baited.
It's Roger Super to break the wall here, but has 100 meter and burst. Oh, big counter hit forces Taiga to spin, but clipping with those normals to go up 2-0.
It's always a shame to end a round with that many resources. But when you're fighting Taiga, it's real hard to find the place to use it. Because, I mean, it's not as simple as just throwing out a super blindly. Bridget doesn't have an invincible reversal. You YRC, what if Taiga baits it? It's tough to find that place.
Taiga just
that gap.
Putting on a clinic with these normals that you're just able to be thrown out and control this space. But Crownie really making it close, making sure that she's still represented in this set.
I really like the burst there. You want to hold that pressure. You want to keep pushing Taiga back to the corner.
Gets the cross-up on the JD, but cross-up protection makes it to where Taiga doesn't have to guess. Really setting up this yo-yo, setting it up again, but Scooter to skip neutral.
Ooh, good job catching that run-up, not falling for it this time.
Crownie not out of it yet, but Taiga, oh no, baits the DP. Look at this side switch, continuing the corner, pushing, using Wild Assault. It secures the kill. Oh my god.
The situations that we are seeing kills come off of is insane.
Taiga really showing that this character does have the damage in conversions to kill and push to the corner. Crownie staying out of here, getting out of the corner, reversing the situation as we just saw, but Taiga able to secure the hit, secures the conversion, pushes to the corner, but drops the combo.
Crownie's on offense, looking to take back the situation, looking to get the round back under her control. The flash!
Bridget neutral, both players going back and forth, and Crownie just getting hit by Taiga, and Taiga punching their ticket to grand finals inside of Get Good Gambit number 4.
It'll be really interesting to see how they adapt under the pressure. We've seen Hoki come through this kind of situation before, perfectly fine, excelling under pressure, but Waffle's...
Huh?
What? What?
What?
What?
Hoki caught sleeping there, really making this decision for no. Hoki going back on the offensive, getting the mix and pushing to the corner, uses the 50 meter, gets the dash cancel to continue the combo, but all for naught here, gets the grab off the PRC.
Spin into throw. It's real.
Hoki, a master at spin into throw. Waffle sticking on defense here, using that up dolphin like a flash kick. Puts Hoki back into the corner. The fish misses.
Excellent work with the safe jump there.
Hoki not caught.
Much more passive round start that time.
Hoki bashing back, not wanting Waffle to get a chance to do these patent-pending conversions. Pushing into the corner, gets hit by the Fujin, gets the big corner conversion. Almost does a charge dust, but doesn't hold up on the controller.
Was that supposed to be a charge dust bait? Off the wall?
I don't know, but whatever it was, it does work in tying up the game round-wise.
That would definitely work on me, because I'd be sitting there wondering what I just saw.
Gets the overhead hard knockdown, pushes to the corner, but Waffle able to block the mix, securing a big position in this round, pushing to the wall, then Zelda getting hit by the parry!
The 10-year active frame parry comes in clutch.
But we know Waffle for having the conversions, uses the Wild Assault to push to the corner and get a wall stick and a break. Gets the low. Watch out.
You, Waffle. I see your run-up throws.
Almost gets a conversion here. Big mix opportunity for Hoki. Has 50 meter. Tries to burst bait. Waffle saving it to the very last second. Oh no! Hoki uses the fish, but it doesn't connect.
Excellent show of restraint on not bursting too early on the part of both characters.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Waffle.
Incredibly tense match end there.
Waffle securing the round off of the heels of not all of this trade of resources from both characters.
We're seeing a lot of cases in these matches where we're in the final round of a match and both characters are low on health and we're seeing 200 meter and 2 bursts get spent in 10 seconds and it's incredible.
I mean, but if you're from the point of view of the players, what else are you supposed to do? In this first game, we really wanted to secure a foothold in this set and get something on the board. Now it's Hoki's turn to respond.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
Ball's in Hoki's court for sure.
so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beast.
Using this character animation to really collect themselves, trying to stay as cool as the color that they use in game, like mint. Really interesting stuff from both players. This tension and mental really needs to be locked in here.
Are we gonna see another round start throw?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Because it would have lost to what Hoki did, but like, man, another.
Oh, run up throw to start the pressure.
Incredibly good spin to catch the mash there.
Oh, it's low. Tries to go into a combo, but Waffle, not wanting to take it, uses burst automatically, tries to go for the 3K. Hoki jumps the grab.
Hoki's pressure is incredibly strong here. Ends up closing out the round with that conversion. Very nice, very clean.
Hoki here, responding well to that first game. Both players playing very patient neutral. Neither one of them wanting to give an inch, backing up, but Waffle ends up winning the day. But Hoki gets the parry into the guard crush. Very scary stuff here. Gets the counter hit, has the 50 meter to continue the combo and push to the corner.
Combo drops, Waffle's out, we're back to neutral. This is a really scary situation for both players. Waffle, with the meter, spends it to keep the pressure going, mashing the JP to keep in going.
Oh no, Waffle, no resources, put on defense versus Hoki with 50 meter and Wild Assault, blocks both mix-ups flawlessly.
But gets caught, gets punished on the block on the up Dolphin, and that's a match for Hoki.
What do you do here? Hoki responding in such a very aggressive way. It's very interesting to see what they do and how they respond. Now, the ball's back in Waffle's court after the set gets tied up 1-1.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what changes we see from both. Also, I just have to say, if you're in a match, don't do run up throw just because I love it. Don't let me cause you to throw your match, but holy god, do I love it every time.
Both players.
Very good, very defensive.
Walk back on neutral is a real tool to use in these matchups. Don't know if it's the best thing for each character because I don't play these characters, but look at how patient this neutral is. The ground-based footsies that Guilty Gear is known for.
I'm really appreciating the hell out of just how much variety Hoki's representing with the offense.
Oh.
You know, you're fighting an Anji.
Hoki, go.
Anyone's round! Double BRC into the side swap, takes the burst! Hoki takes the round!
What a great advantage to be in here if you're at Hoki. Gets the kill and Waffle has no resources, absolutely no burst to speak of, but still not afraid to mash. Gets hit by the Fujin. What do you do here? Hoki on the offensive, doing a great job at keeping this hard knockdown and pressure going as a whole. Not able to establish anything, but Waffle tried and true conversions as we know.
Throwing after the BRC. Command grab's a good choice there. A lot of people try to throw.
Both of these players really paying patiently, but look at this reversal super to secure the round.
I really like seeing that because we haven't seen it yet. Waffle really pulling out options that haven't been represented. Banking on Hoki, not expecting it, and it's paying off.
Oh, what a big 6P there from Hoki, not letting the up Dolphin start pressure, but big deflect shield from Waffle does get the full screen low on Hoki's side, gets put back into this mix opportunity. Up Dolphin's out of the corner.
Waffle back on offense. The up RC to get the overhead. You love to see that kind of thing. Hoki's incredibly good at defending against this, but Waffle keeps catching.
What a big catch by Hoki. Secures the game, goes up 2-1. Onslaught of pressure and cranking up wrist to secure that game.
It's really incredible stuff we're seeing here right now. Like, the amount of pressure and the stress that May can put on you when Waffle's piloting her is real intense, and it's really awesome to see it. But Hoki has been doing just an incredible job of dealing with these kinds of things, of dealing with this pressure, of not crumpling under the weight, and keeping his cool, and getting out these extremely strong offensive strings.
It is really interesting to see how they keep their composure while up in this set and up in these games and rounds, because remember, this is a chance to play in losers finals, to go up and play Taiga in grands.
The stakes almost couldn't be higher, and Hoki, with the incredibly oppressive offense here, manages to spin through the mash, spin through the dolphin, pulls out the fish, guard crushes on the PRC, red RC to keep the pressure going. It's just Hoki going forward, on and on and on. Waffle finally catches a break.
Oh! Gets the command grab. Command grabs in this game have throw invulnerability, uses it to avoid the throw, but Hoki, not letting it be outdone, secures the game and puts themselves on set point. Big 6P pushing into the corner, hits the low, has the meter, but Waffle does have the burst. Hoki tries to bait it out with the Roman cancel. Positive bonus on the side of Anji. Hoki's shown that they're not afraid to use this meter.
Waffle with the incredible conversions. You get one catch. Command grab into the corner. But Hoki has 50 meter. Both players have burst. It's the burst.
Oh!
Command grabs the parry. Felt it coming.
Oh my god, Waffle putting a round up on the board, but Hoki gets the 5K, not wanting to let Waffle continue this pressure and secure the game.
Both players very much want to make this losers finals.
Ooh, big stuff from Hoki. Uses the fish to get a hard knockdown, and even if Waffle would have tried to PRC, it wouldn't have mattered. Waffle using the burst, not wanting to let Hoki gain an inch. The fish whips!
That's the danger of throwing out spin. Hoki with pressure. Half a burst gauge. Waffle poking out with the dolphin. Back to pressure.
Oh! Reads the grab. Hoki on the combo. That might secure the game, but it dropped. Has to use the wire feeder. Oh, big jump from Hoki. Uses the 5H. Tries to poke out of neutral. Has the burst, but whiffs the...
Oh my god, that was so close. And we're seeing Hoki head on to losers final for the rematch with Crownie.
If you're Hoki, already been warmed up, already been playing, already getting used to this action in this loser side in Crownie, being able to take a break, being able to mentally reset after losing in winners final.
I love watching these two play neutral. This is some of the scrambliest neutral I've ever seen. Crownie, the clash. Oh my god, everything's happening. Hoki bursts out, trying to get out.
Hoki.
Crownie with the scooter into red RC, keeps the pressure going.
Hoki being great on defense, uses 6P to get out of the situation, has 50 meter. Crownie is able to block the mix, holds low, but doesn't block it this time. Guesses wrong, and Hoki back into the blender, gets the overhead for a hard knockdown. Crownie finds a way out.
This fish has been putting in work today. Crownie, last hit. Ooh, the spin catches. Hoki's showing some adaptation since their last match.
Oh.
5D isn't gonna work this time.
I think the Charge Dust is trying to call out a spin attempt from Hoki. Didn't work this time, but it's still in Crownie's favor for the round. Hoki's able to spin out, has the burst advantage, but Rock the
Beats
Baby!
the throw with Rock the Baby!
As I said, command grabs do have throw invul in this game, so having a command grab on your side is a very powerful tool.
Especially when we're talking about things that get as scrambly as the backwards Roger. Gotta love it.
Hoki, tries to use spin parry, but Crownie not getting hit by it.
Throw.
Seems like
oh my god, this Anji pressure is so suffocating. And Crownie gets out anyway.
Oh, Hoki tries to backdash, but he does get hit by the grab. Gets hit by the Roger Super. Crownie able to run up and press buttons inside of Hoki's face, but Hoki not willing to have it. Gets the... Oh no, Crownie gets a counter hit. Is slowly building meter. Has the Roger Super to break the wall and get a hard knockdown.
Crownie's really an artisan with that Roger Super here. The throw on the safe jump.
Oh
DP
no!
catches.
Spins through. Gets the guard crush. Gets the overhit and secures the game for Hoki after Crownie clawing her way back into the game.
That's such a scary fucking position to be in. You're fighting an Anji, you're both low health, you throw out something and you hear that spin sound go off. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, dude. You know, it's extremely interesting to see the tech that these players are able to show off. I completely forgot that this was a beginner bracket for a second, to be honest.
We're seeing such an incredible amount of skill, and like, even just from the last Get Good Gambit, both of these players have improved quite a lot just from that time. The run-up throw!
Crownie not showing fear in the face of Hoki having this game lead, but oh no, Crownie does build the meter, uses it for a hard knockdown on a wall break.
What's the Oki choice? Safe jump into low.
Hoki trying to throw out a butterfly in neutral, gets hit by the super, and Crownie secures the round.
Are we seeing another run-up throw? Oh!
Tries to go
the charge 5D didn't work that time.
Crownie does have 50 meter here. Hoki's on the back foot, but showing that it doesn't matter. Fujin into YRC, gets the parry!
What an incredible place to use the parry there. Genuinely brilliant usage on Hoki's part.
Hoki playing patient off of these knockdown situations, paying dividends as they secure the round and tie up the game.
Oh, the whiff!
Crownie keeps going for these charge dust in order to hit Hoki, but it's just not working. Hoki's really active on defense and is willing to press out. Gets the bait on the gold
gets
burst.
blocked. YRC to get some breathing room.
Oh! Tries to grab but doesn't. Gets hit. Crownie uses the DP, catches the backdash on Hoki's part, gets the spin again, and secures the game to go up 2-0.
I gotta tell you, Hoki's on fire right now, but I believe that Crownie can pull this back.
I believe so too. Has been very active the entire tournament and playing just very well in general. You're Crownie. Even though you're on the back foot in this set, you still definitely have a chance. Just keep playing how you've been playing throughout the bracket and you will be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we've been talking a lot. We've seen multiple reverse sweeps in this bracket. It absolutely can happen, especially if you keep landing counter hits like that. Another play with burst. Next combo is going to be scary. Crownie dominating this neutral. Big counter hit. Goes straight into the super for the wall break. HKD. Empty jump throw. Rock the baby. PRC low.
Oh,
Into
get
the
the parry!
Excuse me?
Hoki not out of it yet. While their life lead is low, they still have the guts to be able to come back. Crownie controlling this neutral and able to secure a hit, but doesn't continue the combo!
Rock the baby delayed long enough that it catches the spin. Roger, not rock the baby. These air approaches are absolutely brutal. Oh my god, these throws! I'm loving what I'm seeing here. Hoki with the jump. The reset. You gotta burst out of there. That wreck is too brutal to hold on to. Hoki going for the anti-airs with Crownie going over. Scooter in. Corner pressure. What's Hoki's answer to this? Hoki's spin. The barrel roll's not delayed enough to avoid it. Hoki with the red RC going all the way to the corner. Is that going to get caught? It is! That's a crazy interaction. I've never seen that with the spin before. Hoki holding offense once again. And that's the match. And that's the set. Hoki with a very convincing, very powerful, very dominant 3-0 on that. But it just was not as strong as it looked, if you ask me. Like, those were so close.
Coming from loser's side is Hoki slaying their way through bracket after being sent to losers, but Taiga not dropping a single set all tournament. Going into this through winner's side grand finals. Let's get it going.
Hoki already showing that he's been defending. He knows how to play against this character. He got sent to losers by Bridget, and he got his way out into grands through Bridget too with the parry! With plays like that!
Goes on to the offensive after being stuck on defense for so long. The parry behind you gets the hit. Gotta watch out for these defensive tools that Bridget and Taiga has been willing to use. Very patient. Uses the spans to secure the first round of this grand finals. Taiga really controlling neutral the same way they have been this entire tournament, but Hoki is not afraid to be on defense, is playing Anji, has high guts, backdashes the clothesline, but Taiga's able to keep up the pressure and catch any options that they do.
Taiga's really showing a lot of capability of getting an offense started and keeping it running. Hoki still has burst and is on offense, but Taiga with 100 meter.
Oh
The
no!
Charge 5 dust is back!
But it doesn't kill! Anji Guts saves the day, but guesses wrong and gets hit for it, tying up this game 1-1.
The round start rock the baby works this time.
Hoki bursting out, not wanting to let Taiga get anything done. The low hits from that far of range, gets back into Taiga's face, uses this low to catch them off guard, gets the break with the overhead, gets positive bonus on the side.
Taiga with burst, uses 50 of it to get the wild assault and keep pressure going. On offense, Hoki has 50 meter. We've seen what he can do with that. What's gonna happen?
BRC tries to get the spin, but Taiga is able to show what's happening whenever they get to the corner with their mix. On getting grabbed, Rock the Baby secures the first game in this grand finals and lets Taiga go up 1-0.
That command grab has Potemkin Buster range. My god. That's like the 4th or 5th time I've seen that get thrown this tournament, and I've been like, there's no way.
Quite honestly,
range.
I thought that was gonna whiff.
I also thought it was going to whiff. Incredible work on Taiga's part. Really knows the spacing on their characters' moves.
But we have seen Hoki go down in the set, but come back to win. They even got one of the reverse sweeps that happened in this tournament.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Very patient from both of these players, but Taiga just throwing out these neutral buttons to control the range that they want to play at.
Hoki's doing a fantastic job of the defense here. Really has a lot of experience now dealing with this Bridget pressure.
Taiga playing defensively, backdashing every chance they get, does not want to be caught up in Hoki's pressure. Jumps back, really playing defensively and wanting to run away and not let Hoki secure anything.
Super wall break. It's going to be a tough position for Hoki to be in. Hard knockdown.
Oh, big 6P, not wanting to let Taiga secure anything. Taiga decides to use burst in that situation. Hoki's got Taiga's back in the corner. Gets a big counter hit, confirms into a combo. We're back into Hoki's domain. Getting this offense started. Uses the burst. Doesn't get 6P. Has to be back on defense again, and Taiga secures the round.
That was an incredibly intense trade there.
Hoki really securing this neutral with these spins. Baits
Ducks the DP! That's a really good choice there, I'm seeing. That low would hit if they hadn't thrown the DP, and because it's throwing the DP with the angle, it dodges it. Very nice job.
Oh! Baits out the throw. Tries to go for a meaty block.
Baits the burst! Final round of this match.
Resources are not looking good. Reads
Start rock the baby gets punished hard. Hoki on offense has Taiga in the corner, spends the meter, 50 burst, through the wall, positive bonus with 50 meter.
Doesn't elect to use the fish in this scenario, has 50 meter to continue the combo and ties up the set. 1-1 with a perfect.
I've been saying it this entire tournament, and I'm gonna keep saying it. You cannot count Hoki out.
And really great job from Hoki to adapt and change what they're doing. It's really interesting to see how the gears turn for both of these players. Taiga now on the back foot again, has the ball in their court, even though the set is tied 1-1.
But we have seen Taiga go down a match and come back twice as strong as they went down. So we'll have to see what happens next.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hoki going to play patient. Both players not wanting to let them have a chance to mess up in this set. Goes for the 2H to try and catch Hoki doing anything. Something. Gets hit by the mix, gets hard knocked down. Hoki runs up for the OTG meaty.
You have to burst that situation, and Taiga does. We're back to neutral. Hoki with burst.
Oh, what a
Fish
great
beats throw.
Fish is a great button if your Anji is able to really punish anybody for trying to use neutral buttons. And Hoki takes the first game in first round in pretty dominant fashion. If the round start rock, the baby doesn't work. Gets the run up throw. But Hoki not using fish this time. Really making Taiga play this defense. Big wall bounce into the wall stick. Breaks with the overhead.
Taiga has 50 meter, chooses to spend it on BRC to take the neutral. Good counter hit, but Hoki bursts.
Oh, just the Fujin to use as an anti-air. Gets hit with the low, and Hoki goes up 2-1 in a very quick game 3.
That was incredibly brutal and extremely fast. My God.
Be warned though, while Hoki is one game away from taking this first set, they still have to reverse the bracket. Sephiroth would know about being in this situation.
But just because you're coming in through loser's side doesn't mean you can't win. Let's see if Hoki has what it takes to prove that.
You know, this would also keep a trend of people winning this bracket through extremely interesting and very exciting ways. Every single time we've had a Grands, it's very rarely been a blowout.
It's true. You love when your grand finals is super exciting, and that's what we're seeing here.
Exactly.
I am loving this defensive play. I am terrible at it, so it's great to see people who aren't. Wild Assault to maintain the pressure.
Has to use Burst. Doesn't want Taiga to get on the positive side of this interaction here. Taiga brought back again. Doesn't want Hoki to get a chance to get back in their face. Baits the YRC!
Absolutely brutal there. Using the uncharged dust is smart. It catches Hoki pressing.
Oh no! Hoki uses the wrong button to try to punish the charged dust, and it doesn't work out. Great neutral presence from both of these players. Grabs and gets thrown. What was that? Hoki going and spinning out of this corner. The fish whiffs.
Hoki doing an excellent job of 6P'ing out of pressure.
Oh, the YRC gets baited again by Taiga. Very scary situation if your Hoki still has the burst. Very low life, but still has the fish. The PRC doesn't matter. Sets up the butterfly. Hoki gets the grab.
Another throw.
Oh, has the 50 meter to continue the mix. Gets the low, pushes to the corner, can't continue the combo, DP's out, but high guts for Anji. Makes for a situation where they stay alive and take the round.
Incredible turnaround with that, and incredible anti-air to catch that. I didn't think Anji had anything to reach up there. Taiga on offense, pushing in the corner, goes for the rock the baby, but gets mashed out.
Oh, but blocks the mix while in the scary situation. Hoki's still on set point, but uses the PRC. Doesn't want to be put in a bad situation. Taiga able to grab out of the jump forward.
Hoki. Oh my god, with these spins, with this fish. The burst getting out. Hoki still has burst. Bit of a life deficit. Taiga goes for the throw. Hoki bursts out. The spin. The PRC.
PRC doesn't matter. Doesn't keep them safe. Still gets hit, and Taiga not out of it yet, tying up the set 2-2.
I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Taiga could write a symphony with that far slash. But I think Hoki has that spin down perfectly at this point. We are not seeing a lot of the spin getting baited and punished at this point. It's not just getting thrown out wildly. Every single time he's doing it, he's getting a fish, he's getting a guard crush, he's getting pressure, he's getting a turnaround. He's doing a great job with it. We're in this game 5. This could be the end of Get Good Gambit 4.
But Hoki's not out of it yet. It's just a chance. But Hoki, you're not on the back foot yet. The ball's in your court, but you can still do it. Both of these players still have as equal of a chance to win the set.
Loving these defensive round starts into neutral.
Gotta watch out for that yo-yo behind your back. Hoki trying to spin in. Catch, Taiga pressing. Doesn't use fish there. Maybe thinking that it might whiff. Gets the hit that time. Puts Taiga into the corner. Gets a counter hit. Forces to burn. But the parry gets baited out. Oh, no.
Taiga has pressure and 50 meter. There's a lot of directions this could go. PRC to block. Run up to throw, gets teched.
Oh no!
Run up, Red RC.
Drops the combo off the close slash dash cancel. Gets the anti-air with the air part of the Fujin follow-up, but Taiga not faced. Gets the charge
5D!
Oh no. What do you do here? Hoki's on the back foot. Still has some meter advantage. Gets the 6P. gets thrown out of the pressure, and Taiga doesn't kill. Gets the parry kill. Get around.
That had to be an attempt at an OTG that was just a teeny bit too slow.
Hoki secures themselves on set point at the front of their seat. Gets
Round
rock
start,
the baby
rock
out
the
of
baby again.
Spins through the retracting hitbox. Very scary stuff here. Reacts to the rock the baby. Catches the backdash with the Fujin. Gets the counter hit. Forces Taiga to spin the burst. Oh my!
The reads!
BRC gets back. Taiga has the backdash. Doesn't want Hoki to be in their face. Hoki gets the low. Secures the combo. But we're back into a mixed situation. Taiga DPs.
Anji 2P just barely too short to hit that. The parry hits, but it's baited.
Parry hits, but it whiffs. Oh my god, the 50 meter on the PRC from the rock. The baby gets the ground bounce. Gets the wall bounce, but it doesn't hit. The throw. Hoki resets the bracket.
Hoki resets the bracket, and we find out what the actual range of Rock the Baby is.
Oh my god. Very scary stuff if you're Taiga. Very hard fought first game. Hoki's reactions are going insane. It's like another player's grabbed hold of the controller in this latter half of the bracket. Ooh.
Hoki always had this in him. I always knew. But Taiga's a fucking demon, so this ain't over. Let's see who wins this first to 3. That is the end of Get Good Gambit number 4. Whoever wins this is at the top of that top 8 and graduates from this bracket.
Both of these players have to be feeling the tension right now. If you're on the side of Taiga, who just had the bracket reset on them, the nerves must be getting to you. Not dropping in a single set all the way to Grands to have Hoki claw back from this loser's side and reset the bracket. Each player's 3 games away from taking this tournament.
Hoki in chat saying he's taking a breath. Yeah, I fucking believe it. I needed 1 too. I'm not even playing.
Hoki, you're good, man. Both of these players on the reset. Both of them in losers dropping a set. Hoki getting poked out here first. Getting pushed to the corner. Taiga using these normals like they've done this entire bracket. But Hoki finding a way out. Uses the butterfly pressure. Gets a counter hit. Forces Taiga to use burst.
This neutral is so tense because the shimmy! It's been working so well for Hoki, and he keeps winning with it. But the conversion drops. He doesn't get the wall break. Now he's in the corner. Taiga on offense. Taiga with the PRC, keeping the pressure going. Hoki presses out. The wake up throw.
Taiga throws Hoki out of this situation, almost gets the anti-air, gets the spin, uses the throw! We're back in a situation where Taiga has to block, uses needles to reset the pressure. Taiga's on the back foot, but finds a way out of the corner, chases Hoki down to the other corner, uses this wild assault, gets the retracted, gets the combo off the throw, uses super to take the round.
That was an incredible comeback on Taiga's part.
Ooh. Man, Hoki though does have the resource lead. They're not out of this yet. Gets the 6P in neutral, chases Taiga down to the corner, back into the situation that Hoki's been abusing so well. Gets the close slash off of the spin, gets the Roman cancel to continue the combo.
Look at that damage! Where did that health bar go?
Oh, big low there from Hoki to secure the round. Making this first game of your grand finals reset tied up, running forward, not afraid of the consequences.
The wild assault to deal with the burst there is a pretty clever play, but it looks like Hoki ends up bursting out anyway. Another shimmy!
Punishes on the whiff throw. Taiga gets a rush of their own.
The throws are gonna give me a heart attack. Oh my god, the rock the baby.
Spins through, but gets the hit. Uses Roman cancel to secure this first game. Taiga in the same position they were at the start of the first set of grands, taking the first game, and Hoki gets the ball in their court. I wonder what's gonna happen here.
It's still anyone's game. Especially like we've been saying, like you've been saying, Hoki comes back. Hoki you beat him down and he gets stronger. You just level him up. Motherfucker's a Saiyan.
What a good way to put it. Hoki, nerves may be shaken after that Grand's reset, but if you can win one set, you can win one more. The only difference is Taiga has time to adapt now. Oh!
The run-up throw is backdashed into an immediate burst.
Really doesn't want Hoki to get onto this pressure. Bursts the rock the baby reset. Doesn't want to take that situation. Taiga controlling neutral, showing what Bridget's good at. This would be the second time of Bridget's in grand finals. Gets the wall break here. Oh, it misses! Oh no!
I thought for sure that completely missed. Ooh, the mistimed back throw into rock the baby.
Okay then. Taiga taking the first round of this game too. Hoki though does have the burst advantage on their side. Probably going to get the burst right as this reset happens. But Taiga does have the 50-meter on their side. Gets the tries to bait out the burst, but it doesn't work out. Oh,
the 5D hits.
But doesn't kill though. Still a wall break, and Hoki does have resources to make the most of this, but Taiga goes up 2-0 with a perfect. Hoki's been in this situation before. Down 2-0 on their tournament life.
Looks like it's not just Hoki who gets stronger when they lose. The first time we've seen Taiga lose in this bracket, and they have come out swinging so strong since then.
Hoki taking a second to catch their breath, not wanting to. Hoki taking a second to catch their breath, not wanting to go back into the set. Down 2-0 on the grand finals reset. Extremely excited to see what they do here.
I gotta tell you, this is a real scary position to be in for both players, because if Hoki wins this, the mental pressure of possibly having the reverse sweep in grands is really intense. And if you're Hoki, it could just be one mistake. That's all it could take.
Hoki down but not out in this third game of our grand finals. Both players playing patient on the round start, but Taiga enforcing this pressure and neutral. It's been with him the whole time. Hoki backdashes the close slash, but doesn't work out. Still gets hit.
Taiga's been doing an incredible job now that we've hit the reset of using Rock Baby especially well, and is keeping this blender going in a way that is just ridiculous.
Just because
there's no gaps.
Oh! Backdashes the grab off the YRC attempt. Goes up 1-0, puts themselves on tournament point.
I respect the hell out of run-up grab after YRC, though. What are we going to see? Playing it careful and neutral. This could be the tournament.
Oh, no. Hoki on the back foot. Reacts to the rock the baby.
Wake up DP. Haven't seen that in a while. Good time to bring that out. Hoki with 50 meter. Returning neutral. Off the wall break. What do we got?
Oh, tries to go for the parry. Taiga tries to burst bait. Hoki on the last bit of their life here. May not kill because this is Bridget, but pushes to the corner, gets a wall break. What is?
Your Get Good Gambit number 4 champion is Taiga with Bridget.
Great stuff from every single player that entered. Just because you fell short and didn't win does not mean that you didn't fight and play your absolute heart out. Everybody from Hoki who got second to even players that went and got eliminated first round does not mean that you didn't have an uphill battle. Great stuff from everybody who joined.